Recording in progress. So this must be episode 41 then. Is that right? Because the last one was 40? No? I don't know. I think so. Whatever. Okay, so Chicago by Night, part 2 of today's game. So quick recap. What's going on?
Well, Mercy's unhappy about the situation. She's not very happy about losing her kid.
Right,
and her ghoul.
Mimi's been kidnapped by Philippe Rigaud. All right. What else is going on?
Well, then I went to the hospital.
You went to the hospital. You took your beau to the hospital, and he had broken arms and things.
Yeah,
he's in bad shape. Clearly, he's been beaten up with a metal tire iron, and he's broken his wrists and stuff defending himself. Yeah, not very pleasant.
No.
Meantime, I believe one of Barry's characters has fallen into torpor.
Lol.
It's fairly common occurrence.
Torpor. People are giving me ice cream and apple pie, when it comes to ice cream and apple pie.
Went into This is the problem, is this the wrong type of reinforcement. You get your character killed, they give you apple pie. You see, this is why it happens.
Yeah, so I'm grieving, so I need apple pie and ice cream.
I see. Okay. Well, speaking of grieving, okay, so coming on up next, Vincent. You're on a motorcycle. You're in Chicago Heights.
Like the 100th character named Vincent we have around here.
This was the first Vincent ever to play in any vampire game of mine, to be fair.
Okay. So, right, okay.
But this is an incarnation of that character, to be clear, for the audience and for Mercy, but you, Charlie, that person, for her sake. A different incarnation, but a branching point in the timeline where things can be entirely different now, because this is an entirely different world now. So Vincent, you're on a motorcycle in Chicago Heights, cruising along. You're in a bad mood. Shit has happened, and at some point you might remember this. You fly past a branch in the road. A tree branch literally falls out of the tree that you're going under and barely misses you, I should say, as your bike passes under it.
Yeah.
And it's raining, and you can see down the city on the right-hand side of you as the road drops away. In the distance, you can see the city and the lightning storm that is now ensuing over it. And in your rear view mirror, you see a single headlight approaching you.
Okay. I let it approach me.
It gets closer. You see a man figure on a bike with a helmet, speeding up now. You can hear the bike really roaring in the rain. You can see the lights shining through the droplets of the rain. The driving is getting very difficult. We're going to make a Dex and driving check not to fall off the road.
Okay.
Fuck, 2 10s, 2 9s, so 1. So a 10, 9, 9, you're good, okay. The bike continues to approach you. The person on the motorcycle takes off their helmet, and I don't think you've ever actually met this person before at any time.
No.
But they seem to be examining you. They have gleam of red eyes, warm.
I go, evening.
Over the roar of the motorcycles and the rain and the chase, he's approaching you. He pulls out a submachine gun.
Okay.
And points it at you and fires a whole blaster, a whole clip of ammunition into you.
I lay down on my bike.
Well, so it hits you. It hits the bike.
Over me.
Let's make a Dex and dodge for you.
Okay.
Ooh. 1 success. It's not awesome. It's pretty dire, but you soak a lot of it because you have some decent powers, if I recall.
Yes.
Right, you go rolling down the hill. The bike would have crushed you, but it can't because you're not very good at taking crushing damage. You just shrug that shit off.
Okay.
And the bike bounces down the hill and eventually will catch fire and perhaps even explode. You suspect the motorcycle above you flies past, and you don't see it again. You see the headlights off in the distance along the road.
Okay.
So, what do you do?
Well,
miraculously, your cell phone has survived all of this.
Okay. I walk back up the hill, or make my way up the hill.
Okay, yeah, you find your way up the hill. You get to the top, back to the road. You can see where the side of the thing that they put on the side of the road, the crash barrier, has been smashed by you and the bike.
Yeah. He looks around.
It's raining. It's dark. Lightning storm in the
But
background.
this time, because he's not the stupid me that forgot certain things, he is trying to figure it out, because how would somebody know he's here? You know, because he hasn't been here that long, has he?
No, he's not been here very long. He's maybe a month or so, but still, that's not very long in vampire terms. The other thing is you can make an intelligence and investigation check, which I'll roll for you. You notice that the ammunition that this individual used against you were all entirely standard rounds. They were not, none of them were tracer rounds, incendiary rounds, or anything like that. So I'll leave you thinking about that while we cut to one of Charlie's characters, while you have some food.
Excellent.
Charlie, what character are you right now?
We'll go with Mercy.
Mercy. Okay.
I'm gonna be like constantly calling up Jason.
What the fuck do you want now? Is this still about Mimi? Did you find her yet?
No.
What do you want? What do you think I'm gonna do?
Where is she, Jason? Tell me.
I don't know where she is. Why do you think it's me? What do you think?
Hook me up with someone.
Fuck. Okay. Look, I'll let me make my calls. There's only certain times I can make calls. Okay, it's not that easy. There's a schedule.
Good. I'm gonna hang up. Power move.
Power move.
Oh yeah.
Drop the mic.
Yeah. I'm at the hospital making these really loud calls and just waiting on lover boy to get bandaged up.
Right. A lady comes up to you. Excuse me, madam.
You're excused.
And she goes, do you mind making your phone calls outside, please? We'd appreciate that. We've got sick people around here and they really need to, they're here for recovery, and we'd appreciate it if you could keep the noise to a minimum.
I am going to, obviously, I'm going to do something to teach us some manners.
Oh no.
Yeah. I am going to mesmerize her.
Okay.
To say, inject yourself with morphine.
When is she says, well, so okay, so tell me exactly what Mercy says to her. So you're mesmerizing her. And she's looking at you, and you have her in your eyes, and she's under the power of mesmerize. Speak your words.
Okay. You really need to calm down. I suggest you go and take a shot of morphine. And then I suggest you go from then on. It's going to be mesmerized.
Right. Okay. She wanders off silently, spins around on her heel, and sort of at one point staggers when she gets near the desk, grabbing her bag and clutching it to her chest. And then she turns, and in this kind of strange jagged movements she makes out through the door towards the nearest nursing station down the hall. Okay. Then what do you do? You're still waiting. All right.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
time passes.
How close is the Kindred hospital?
Oh, it's a way away from here.
Okay.
It's about, I don't know, half an hour.
Right, okay. It's good to know. Good to know. I'm considering some things. But yeah, for
Okay.
the time being,
For
I
the
will
time
wait
being, you wait.
on that call back.
Right.
I'm not very happy. I've just had someone attack the love of my life and steal my child. I don't like it when people take my toys away from me. So yeah,
All right.
counting.
Your phone rings.
I answer the phone, but don't say anything.
Is your name Mercy?
That's me.
Well, now you're speaking with Monsieur Regard.
Are you the one who has my daughter?
I am the one that has your daughter. Yes.
Why? Why have you taken my daughter?
Well, you see, I identified you as a person of interest in the city of Chicago. After doing much research and for a very long time, it was in fact your inception in this city that changed everything for me. Would you believe that?
No. How is that possible? How would me coming to existence ever affect you in such a manner?
Because you are the perfect tool for what I need.
What do you need?
I need someone to destroy Prince Loden from the inside.
Okay.
Now, I can give you tools and assistance with that, but I will not step foot inside a certain radius of that place. Not myself, but you can do this. Yeah?
That's true, I can. I've got the ability.
Well, then perhaps we can help each other. You can get your child back, your little abomination. You're going to make her a vampire. That's what she said.
Eventually, but
She's very cute. She would make most excellent Sabat.
has she stabbed you yet?
She has tried.
She stabs everyone. She's super cute.
The little darling.
Yeah.
Why don't you just work with me? I can give you everything that you want. You want your little house and your little friends to play with? Sure, you can have them. You can have anything you want, any fucking thing at all. Can you imagine what you could have? If you work with me, I will take you to new heights.
Look, I'll work with you, but I need to know a few things. Like, can I have my daughter?
At the end of our first operation, I think then it would be fair. Then we can talk in person, and then we can talk about insurances.
I'd rather have my daughter now.
That's not possible, I'm afraid. She's not here.
Where is she?
Well, I had to avoid the temptation of just giving her back to you because, you know, she's very cute and I like you. So I gave her to my friends to look after for a while, and I took her somewhere where even I don't know.
Look, you probably know what clan I am, right?
I really want to give her back right now. You know, I feel bad.
Look, you know what clan I am, right?
You are cursed by Cave.
Exactly. Have you
and it's
seen
beautiful, a beautiful curse.
Oh, thank you. Have you seen the schedule I have on my wall? If it wasn't for those things, I would be a freaking mess. I would be insane. Without my child, I can't do anything on my routine. And if I can't do anything on my routine, I'm fucking useless to you anyway. I'm useless to everyone.
All
Because I
right.
feel fucking angry.
Okay, then let's negotiate.
I need my daughter back.
Well, you're going to switch her for something else, something meaningful to you.
What do you want?
Newbury.
What is it?
Turn him.
Turn him?
Yes. Bring him to me. You and he come to me together.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Where are we going?
When you're ready, you're going to come to us and you're going to surrender. and we will join in a pledge. Are you ready for that?
Well, I don't know what it is.
Well, you're agreeing to it, so you should decide what you want. Because this is for your daughter. Right?
Honestly, I want my daughter back. I also want my fairy tale life. You can promise me that and you don't touch any of it ever again, and you've got a deal.
I'll tell you what. You help me with our little campaign here in Chicago for a little while, and you'll never have to leave the place. You can do anything you want after that, and I promise you, you'll have more than a fairy tale life. You'll have everything you want.
Okay.
But first, Prince Loden must die.
Okay.
Then we talk about your fairy tale life, your very fancy fairy tale life. All of the funds that are left over by the Ventrue will be ours to divide. Can you imagine how much money they have? They control the whole eastern seaboard here. All of the unions, all of the powers. This is second only to Wall Street. Hundreds of billions of dollars come through this place every year.
What would you do with all that?
Exactly. I would divide it up with you, right?
I don't know, would you?
Well, it's too much for me to do anything with, and it's what we agreed to.
Okay.
You have another friend who could be quite useful for this. The one Bobby Weatherbottom. Can you convert him?
I don't really know him.
Well, he would be very useful to our cause.
Okay, look, one at a time, okay?
Sure. One at a time.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want my daughter back.
Jin says hello, by the way.
Oh, does Jin say that in Sabat?
No.
No.
She is the ever loyal.
He.
Yeah, sorry, both of us. He, yes. He is the ever loyal, loving champion of his sire. Unbreakable. Unbelievable. He might have to die. We'll see.
Oh well. I'm gonna go and get that sorted. Okay?
Good night then.
I still don't know where to go. But I'm sure you'll find a way to sort that out. I don't know.
I'll give you some notes soon enough.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Click. Barry, what have you been up to?
Well, one of me is not there. The other one's obfuscated and watching to see what happens at the thingamajig.
I see.
Yeah. And the other one is trying to figure out why the hell people are shooting at him for no reason.
Right. Okay. So Vincent's trying to figure out why people are shooting at him. What does Vincent do actually at that point? After that?
He goes to a friend's house.
Goes to a friend's house. Wouldn't be a friend among the gangrel, a certain Primogen counselor?
Yes.
I see.
He goes to that friend's house.
Well, Inyanga takes you in and embraces you as you come in, and she tends to any wounds that you have. She wishes you well, but she has to go out. She has Primogen Council meeting to attend to. She says it's unfortunate that you can't come, but that's how it is here. But she'll be back, and after that, she might introduce you to some friends.
Fine. Absolutely fine.
She's very happy to have you back over for this trip.
Yes, I've only got a little while, but I couldn't wait to see you again.
Right. Well, thank you so much, Vincent, for coming. I will be leaving very quickly now, but when I'm back, we will visit with some of our friends, the Gangrel, others.
But
There are some here that you should meet, I think.
all right, I'll be glad to. Just
Right.
let me know.
Indeed. What are you going to do while I am out? Will you stay here, or will you wander around the streets again?
Well, I think I've seen at a place called Gary in my journeys. I saw this gym that was closed down. Might be a good investment. It's an old gym.
Well, you do what you will with that. Good luck with it.
Okay,
Good night then.
you take care.
And she waves and she goes.
Does he know anything about what the gangrel have been experiencing? She told him.
I think she wants to tell you when she introduces you to her friends.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll leave that for then. Okay, Charlie. Have you Belladonna yet? No.
Well, she's kind of doing boring things at the moment.
What's Belle's doing? Just briefly then.
Well, she was like looking after Chase and
Right.
staying in the house, especially when Manil's not there,
Right.
because she doesn't ever want to leave them
Right.
undefended. So
Manil does come back, and he enters the room where you were with Chase. He
Hi.
comes in. What has happened to you?
Well, what happened to him? He found a Sabat like cache of weapons and it exploded. And he got badly hurt and now he's in torpor. So we're just here waiting.
I see. Perhaps I can help him. I can try. Can
That'd
you
be lovely.
leave me for a while?
Sure, of course I can. I'll close the curtains and although they probably were already closed, just in case.
Yeah.
And then I'll close the door.
Yep.
Give him
Okay.
some space.
Okay, so you guys go outside the room and shut the door, and you sit around whispering.
Shut the door.
Putting your ears to the
curtain.
Oh, there's just a curtain. Okay, so you don't even leave the room then. I see.
I'll go downstairs. It's fine. Gotta change this.
You hear him actually singing.
Oh.
As he goes about whatever it is that he does. Oh, I do have on the floor. Well, Chase, you have a dream, which is very unlike you because you're a vampire, and since you've been a vampire, the only dreams you've had have been like completely psychotic due to your curse. And in your dream, you are sitting in your most prominent of dream helicopters, the one that you were most favorite to, you know, probably the chopper you flew the longest for, the, you know, the best part of your life, or the one, whichever one you can choose now if you want. But in any case, this is where you are in the stream, and around you there's a forest that's on fire. And Chase, while you're watching the forest on fire around you, and you know it's burning from the napalm that your allies in other helicopters have set off, it's terrifying because if you were to fall into it, you'd be very, very fucked. In any case, the helicopter blades stop, and all the other helicopters' blades stop. The fire stops, and the entire landscape stops, and the sound stops. And you hear someone next to you. Chase, this is Manil.
Yes, but you can't be here.
I am searching your memories to find you. I am calling you forward back. This is my blood. Will you accept it? I choose not to bond you. It is something that you must volunteer. If you accept it, I can give you more. Spit it back if you will not accept it. I, of course, understand. Take this will that I have. I'm pouring forth my willpower to you.
I accept it because I don't have a sorrow anymore.
Well, his blood courses into you, and you feel a level of aggravated damage heal.
Yeah.
You spend up a whole bunch of blood doing it of your own,
Yes.
and then he pours in more of his blood.
Okay.
And after a good half an hour, you start to hear this singing, and you feel your body healing, and your vision changes a number of times. You can decide if you have any ideas about how that works or where it goes. Anything pertinent to Chase, perhaps stuff to do with his sire and his Sabbat lifestyle that he had at that one time, kind of accidentally.
I see my first embrace,
Right.
and all that she did
Right.
for the first time.
Right.
I see me coming out of it as a new vampire.
Mm-hmm.
I see her death again. I see children running from other situations in my life.
Right.
I see lots of napalm.
Right.
And
a lot of war.
Yeah, a lot of war. Awful
Right.
lot of war.
Okay.
And death and destruction.
All right.
Yeah.
And then out of that, there is this pillar of light that beams down into you. And with it comes this kind of unwrapping, red, uncoiling tube of fabric that is also blood, forming like a staircase up out of this place. And at the top of that is this beaming light, and like Jesus at the top, you see Menil beckoning to you, and you will yourself up towards him, and you drift into that light and find yourself back in your body. And he's standing over you, and there's a lamp behind his head in your eyes. You're back. You're not very well. Don't try to move yet.
I won't, but thank you. Thank you.
I have done more healing in the last 2 days than I have done for a very long time. Curious, I thought that I was a war maker.
It would appear that you're more a healer than a war maker.
Well, welcome back to the world. Do something good with what you have been given back.
I'm trying, my lord, I'm trying.
He nods. Good luck then. And he withdraws through the curtain. He turns to Bella.
Who's outside?
He goes
Remember, I leave.
He looks for Bella then. He finds her outside.
Mhm.
Outside in the hall, outside in the
Garden, yeah. I'll be in the garden because I'm watering my plants
Right.
and snipping up the dead branches.
Okay. He comes wandering out near you. It seems that our patient has recovered.
I'm glad. Ah, that's a relief. We would have had to wait forever for him to come up.
You
If it wasn't for
understand?
you.
I was not completely aware of the pain that your companion was in. It is not entirely pain from this present accident. It's much deeper than that.
What do you
Keep that.
mean? Like,
The curse has affected him terribly.
oh, okay. I'll keep an eye on him.
I will not be able to stay here. I
Okay.
realize this now. It was foolish of me to think that I could. It was ignoble. Never mind. I will find another place.
I can help.
If you have any suggestions, I will hear them. Chase, if you want to, you can come out to the courtyard anytime you want.
We could always.
But yes, he.
You could ask Inyanga. Maybe you could stay with her. She's lovely.
I would prefer to stay more out of sight of the kindred in society here.
Maybe go back to Yarian? Or
I would consider that, but I do wish to be closer, but just not in sight.
maybe the Gangrel Raj? It's
Would they
not too far.
accept? Only if I was accepted there. I would not wish to push myself upon them.
Well, I'd have to introduce you to them.
More introductions, more possible breaches.
You know, the trouble is, ow, ooh, ow, ooh, ah. The trouble is, the more people you meet, the more chances she's got of finding out where you are.
Okay, well, how about I give you permission to stay there? I'm just as much a Gangrel as anyone else.
I see.
Just make sure that you aren't caught by them. Otherwise, I will have to introduce you. But yeah, I'd love to have you. It's amazing, an amazing place. Wide open. Perfect.
Very well. You will have to tell me the whereabouts or even take me there at least once so that I can see it for myself and I will know how to get there.
Okay. Should I take you tomorrow night?
Yes, perfect.
Okay. I mean, we have to see Yarya. Oh, wait, no, it's the night after, right? You
Yes.
said 3 nights, right?
Yes, I
Or
think. Yeah. I don't know. Out of game. What are you talking about?
Oh, he said he'd meet him in like 3 nights, so 2 nights. Belle's is kind of ditzy, so she's prone to forgetting everything.
Right, could be 2 nights then.
I mean, we could
Because
go see him
probably
tomorrow.
was 3 nights, but it's 2 nights now.
We could go see him tomorrow on the way if you want.
If you wish to speak to Yayan, I can summon him.
What? No.
If it is important enough, I will summon him here. He will know my call.
I think, well, he did say he was gonna, give me something. Is that good enough, or?
I will call him.
Okay.
He can help me with my new location finding.
I think that's good. He's been to the ranch as well, so I'm sure he'll find somewhere nice for you.
Excellent.
Are these clothes satisfactory? You feeling warm?
These are very good. I feel comfortable with these ones. I was not so sure about the purple robes, but this is good.
You'll notice that they have a pocket on the inside. I don't know if that's like open your jacket, right? There's a pocket in there too. Pockets are a treat that only men get because
What?
female clothes never has pockets because we don't deserve them.
Is that why you always carry those bags everywhere?
Exactly.
I see.
It's
In my time, we all carried bags.
oh, well, men have bags too.
I see.
Just not like these. There's like bags that are suitable for different genders.
Why do you not demand pockets?
I'm not really in the
Or sew them on yourself?
I could do that, yeah.
Hmm?
I just don't want to ruin my outfits. But thank you.
Strange.
You shouldn't really have to do that, you know. When you buy an outfit, it should automatically have enough pockets for you to hold everything. But anyway,
He stands there for a moment and processes everything that you just said very patiently.
I'm so sorry.
And then he smiles and says, "Very well, I shall go." And he
Here.
walks past you.
Before he goes, I'm gonna give him a flower. I don't have my dick. But it's going to be a beautiful purple flower.
All right.
Yeah.
Like a lavender color or something like that.
Sure.
Yeah, whatever. It's a purple flower.
Purple flower.
It's pretty because it's a flower.
Yeah.
Okay. So he takes the flower, the pretty purple flower.
Yeah, you mentioned purple earlier.
He sniffs it and smiles back to you. Wouldn't be jasmine, would it? I think it would be jasmine.
I always imagine jasmine's white.
Really?
Then purple flower. This is happening.
Right. Now we have to look up flowers. See, role playing is educational. Because
quite like alien. Okay, it's just give me a goddamn purple flower. Why are you making it so hard?
Well, you're right. Jasmines are white.
There you go.
Wow. Okay.
It could
Try
be
crossbreeding. You can breed a flower.
Could be a hydrangea.
Make it what you want.
Hydrangeas. English lavenders are totally purple. Yeah.
Lavender is actually really pretty. It smells lovely too. So could be a lavender.
Should we say it's a lavender?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so you pass him a lavender and he leans in and he sniffs it. He says, "I do like these lavenders. They seem bigger than they were in my time. It's as if the flowers have gotten bigger. I've seen some of the produce that is being made. It is remarkable.
Yeah.
I almost wish that I was a human, that I could eat this food."
You can watch others eat. Sometimes that's interesting.
I do that. I do that too. I've long done that.
Really?
I do, if anybody's interested.
Oh.
He puts his hand on your shoulder and squeezes it and says, "Very well, I must go. Goodbye."
Be safe, okay?
All right.
Wherever you're going, whatever you're doing. Don't forget tomorrow.
You just hear him say, "Tomorrow."
Did he actually summon Yaryan?
You don't know.
Okay, because that's happening. I'm just pruning my bushes.
Okay.
Vampire stuff, you know.
Vampire stuff.
Just as a thing of note, Belle. As a thing of note. Now, when you try to get on a savant vehicle of any time, do one thing for me. Make sure it's got no explosives underneath it.
I can do that.
Because that is real creepy when they go off, I have to say. You know, I'm blowing things up now. I got to see how the other lot feel on the other side. And it's not very good.
Okay,
So,
yeah. Well,
I'm going to try not blow people up now.
Please take care, okay?
Okay.
Why did you go on your own?
Because I couldn't find you.
I was here.
And your retainer was trying to fix up my new phone by using my old phone, so I had no phone to call you.
Okay, right. Okay, I get that.
That was my fault, not her fault.
Bells, your phone rings.
I will answer my phone. Hello, Bells here.
Good evening. This is Colette Jensen. Do you remember
I
me?
remember you.
Oh, good. That's so nice to talk to you again.
I was in Yanga.
Oh, she's just fine. She was wondering if you might bring some of your friends around anytime soon. Would be great. If you've got time, of course.
Sure. Do you want me to bring the entire coterie?
Yeah, I believe that's what she's talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say that's the... she was a little vague with me.
Okay. We'll be there shortly. Thank you for letting me know.
Great, thank you. I'll talk to you when you get here then. You have a good night.
You too.
I'm going back upstairs. This leg hurts, man. I'm going back upstairs. One step at a time. Okay. Oof.
Nyanga wants us to go and see her.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I would have. Is Meniel, are you still here? Okay.
Wait a minute.
I can't hear him, so we gotta take out.
I'm getting confused.
What?
You can tell me to mind.
Crickets. There's crickets in the background.
Okay.
Answer your phone.
Oh, no, it's crickets.
It's
not
crickets.
Well, you could have crickets for your phone ring. You know, that would be cool.
It sounds like crickets to me. Phone
Zora.
to me.
Yeah.
We're
What's
gonna
up?
go to. We're gonna go to Nyanga's.
Oh, okay. Am I coming, or am I driving, or am I staying here? What are you
You're
telling
definitely coming along with me, and we're taking Jimmy too. I'm not
Okay.
gonna take any chances.
me? Okay. All right.
You're gonna stay with me,
All
and
right,
I
okay.
really need to get in touch with Rita too.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I haven't
let's
heard
go
from
there.
Rita for a couple of days, to be honest with you.
Let's go there first, and then we'll go to Nyanga's.
Okay. So where are we going to, Rita?
But we're going to Rita, and then we're going to Nyanga's, or the art thing. If Colette answered, then she's probably at the art gallery. Elysium.
Right. The Art Institute.
Art Institute, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you head to visit Rita first, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And you are being driven in the hippie van. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Zora's driving or not driving?
Zora could drive.
Okay. Who else is in the hippie van?
Oh, we took Jimmy.
Jimmy
We took Chase.
and Chase. Jimmy and
I'm
Chase.
taking them
okay.
because I
Oh,
want
Jimmy,
to keep them safe.
stop being moaning. You haven't been blowing up. You only got torn apart. I mean, how? Yes, it was a bad thing, but okay.
Yeah. Okay. I don't really want to talk about it anymore.
Okay,
honestly.
let's not talk about it. I'm sorry.
We need to make sure Julia is safe too. I think we should just bring all of our goals together and keep them safe. Because I can't deal with this.
I'll get Julia.
Chase, for your information, what you happen to know is that she is in fact following you guys at a distance in a vehicle that she's good at this kind of shadow driving business. She's like a block back from you guys, following you in the.
She's behind us. It's all right.
Okay.
She's in a black car with tinted windows.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send a text to Rita saying we need to catch up immediately, so we're heading over. Love you.
Okay.
See you
All
soon.
All right, you get to Rita's house, and this is a new apartment that she's purchased. It's a little bit on the ghetto side of town, and it's a little ghetto itself. In fact, it's got gates for you have to have a button to press the button to get inside, or you have to go up and press the number of the apartment you want to talk to, and you do, and you hear her say, "Come in."
Okay.
And the gate opens up, and you go and you park up, and you see a bunch of people sitting around outside. Some of them look like they're smoking drugs. Others look like they're injecting drugs. Others look like they're selling drugs. They all look pretty small time. I don't know whether you would know that or not. That's up to you to make a streetwise and intelligence check if you want to.
Sure, she's just walking past. It's fine.
Anybody who cares can make that check, but they don't have to. Okay.
We'll make that check.
You will. Okay. All right. Who's this? This is Chase. Chase Hamilton. Streetwise and intelligence. And you can hear them talking and stuff. They seem to be, I don't know whether you guys would recognize whether they were Bloods or Crips or any particular gang affiliations, but streetwise and intelligence 3 successes, Barry. Yeah, I mean, you recognize these are low-level gangsters. They are connected to gangs, though. They're not like just
Big
completely.
gangs. They're a little part of a big gang.
That's right. That's right. And this is a crew. So you go past this crew and up the stairs, and you get to Rita's spot. There's this kid standing outside Rita's place. He looks like he's about 10 years old, leaning on the rail. He looks over at you as you approach, and he goes, "What's up?"
Hi, just here to visit a friend.
"Who's your friend, bitch?"
Better watch yourself.
He lifts up his shirt and shows you the pistol in his pants. Pulls it
Oh,
back
no.
down again.
You wouldn't shoot me.
He goes, "You fucking bet I will."
No, you wouldn't.
You make an
No, you
empathy,
wouldn't.
perception and empathy check.
2.
2. Unless you are about to dominate him, or change his mind somehow, you believe that he would shoot you. He seems to be that exact type of little psycho that would indeed shoot you.
Okay. Well, I'm here to see Rita, so you can calm down. Okay. Just breathe out.
He
all
gives
right?
this tap on the door, and he's wearing like fucking gangster knuckle rings and shit. And he taps the door and does this particular pattern of taps, and the door opens. And Rita looks out. "Okay, come in." She looks around briefly as you guys come in, and she says, "Ash, what did you see out there?" And he goes, "I didn't see nothing, just these 2 goons." She goes, "Don't you call these people goons, okay?" He says, "Ash." She steps up to him and she slaps him in the face. He's like, "Fuck what?" He's like, "This is my best friend in the world. And if you fuck with her, I kill you, okay?" He's like, okay, I'm sorry. And this guy, I don't know who the fuck he is, but he's with her. So you treat him like he's fucking respect as well, okay? These 2 people, respect. She's like, "Okay, man, fuck, I didn't know. Jesus, fuck, calm down, man." Okay,
Thank
and you
you.
guys go inside, and she's like, "Fuck, man, I'm sorry about that. Ash is kind of new around here, you know?
It's all right.
He's my cousin."
Oh, it's really cool.
Oh,
So basically, I'm here because our ghouls are being targeted.
"What? By who?" "Oh, fuck. When? Who? How?" She goes over to the cupboard, and she opens the cupboard, and there's like a whole bunch of guns in there. "They're coming now?"
Oh, they're not coming. Well, I don't know. That's the thing. When our ghouls are alone, that's when they're being hit.
Can I ask you a question? I got a favor for you to ask.
Sure.
ask away.
I want you to make my cousin Ash one of me.
Okay.
"Ash, you better get in here now." He comes in. "What the fuck is it, man?" Closes the door, locks it. "What the hell's going on?" "Ash, you got to talk to this lady, okay? She's going to hook you up with some shit that's going to change your life." She stands back.
Do you have a drink I could give him?
He goes, "There's a Coca-Cola in the fridge."
Get you a Coke. Might make things easier.
She goes, "You got to stop drinking that shit. That's bad as fuck for you. It's full of all kinds of shit." It's like, "Well, what else am I supposed to be drinking around here? Fucking vodka, that shit that you drink?" He goes to the fridge and opens it up, gets out the Coke, opens the Coke. You can hear it crackling. He has a sip and puts it on the table.
You're
"So,
gonna.
what the fuck is this shit all about? I never heard about nothing like this."
Okay, so please be gentle. Basically, I'm going to give you some of my blood. You're going to be more powerful. You won't
What
need
is
as
this
much
stuff
sleep.
from? Like, what do you make this from? How? Like, I know some chemistry and shit, man. Like, I'm like in 3 years ahead of my crew.
Okay, well, I bring out a claw, a wolf claw. I
His jaw
stab
just drops
myself,
open.
and
What
I
the motherfucker are you doing? How the ha?
Um,
I bleed onto his coat, into his coat.
I stand at the door just in case he makes a runner for it.
He stands up and his chair goes popping back behind him. You know how if you stand up fast, your knees just knock the chair back?
Yeah.
He does that. The chair sort of slides across the floor. And he pulls out his gun. So what the fuck is going on here?
Everything is going to be okay.
What are you
and
doing, man?
I lick my wound.
How did you do that? He's pointing the gun at you. How are you doing that?
There are things in this world that don't make any sense to anyone.
He looks over at Rita and she's like, dude, come on, man. You play like fucking Witcher and shit games like that. You know what's going on.
Witcher isn't existing at this time.
She names some shit.
Right.
But yes, thank you for being a fucking continuity Nazi.
Sorry, well, someone has to do it.
Somebody has to do it. No, that's
You're gonna
fair.
play a 1999. You've got to commit.
That's true. That's true. I was in the spirit of the thing.
Here.
Okay.
Please drink this.
I will stand by the door.
You stand by the door?
I'll take out my bigger gun.
Your bigger gun? Okay.
Yeah.
That's not necessary, Chase. Calm down.
Zooming over towards you and he stops as you pull out this bigger gun. He's like...
And I go, please to sit down.
He goes, I will shoot you if you don't get out of the way.
This is a cannon. Yours is a pea shooter.
Yeah, but I can shoot faster than you, and I can hit you in the
You really
eye.
think so, do you? Well, it's not going to happen because we're giving you a lovely gift that you will love. Believe me, my friend. It looks weird, but you'll love it.
Rita goes, would you fucking calm down, Ash? And he looks over at her. They're not going to hurt you. This is not bad for you. This is good for you. You just need to fucking get your shit together. He's like, wow, what are you going to do? Prove this shit to me.
This is so that you can protect yourself, protect Rita, and everyone here. If you drink this, you'll be more powerful than you ever realize.
Rita says, I think what you got to do is you got to show Ash what you are and show him what he's going to be. Because
it's
otherwise...
hard to show him what he can be, because I'm not turning him into a vampire, but I'll do my best.
He looks up at you. Did you say vampire?
I did just say vampire, didn't I? Yeah. I smile and bring out my teeth.
Motherfucking God, you are
do
a
I
vampire.
have celerity, may I ask?
Vincent? No, who are you?
I'm
Chase.
Chase doesn't.
You're Chase. No, but you do have dominate.
Okay. I just look at him and say,
unnecessary.
Be calm, my friend.
All right. So this is like manipulation and leadership. 1, 2, 3, 4. You definitely need some experience points in this direction. I can see that.
Yeah, bug it up again.
Dominate fails, unless you want to spend a willpower point.
I'll spend a willpower point.
Look how lenient I am, letting you spend willpower points after the dice roll. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, you get a success. That's okay. He's a human at this point anyway. You remember this? Hold it against us forever.
Yeah.
And I don't blame you either. All right. He steps back and he lowers the gun and he lets it drop from his hand, so it's just spinning on his finger, if you like. He's just holding it there.
Okay, so I am a vampire. Things I can do, I can make the claws and they deal more damage. I could also make my eyes glow. I can see in the dark. Actually, I could do that without spitting blood, so I'll do that.
Do you do that? Womp.
Yeah.
Womp.
Yep, make my eyes red.
Motherfucker. Jesus Christ, this is true.
Mm-hmm. I saved Rita
so what is the shit that she's saying you're gonna do to me? What is the shit you're gonna do that's gonna make me able to protect them? You ain't gonna tell me you're no fucking zombie or nothing, are you? Ain't gonna be some kind of rotten corpse damn thing.
Nope. Like, Rita is already a ghoul or a retainer for me.
Rita takes a can of tomatoes from the wall and crushes it in one hand. And it just explodes, the whole can. And he goes, "What the fuck?"
This will make you stronger. You'll like it. There's not a lot of negatives to drinking this.
You
Other
better tell
than-
him about the bond, though. That's true.
Yeah, the only issue is that you will be bonded to me. You will feel more of an attachment to me. But it's okay. I'm not going to mistreat you. And I'm here to look out for you guys. If you ever need anything, you can come and see me.
So, tell me something.
Mhm.
How many of you guys is there in the whole world?
I don't know the answer to that one.
What about this city?
Here? I've only seen maybe about 30 or 40.
Fuck. Okay.
I imagine there's more that I haven't met.
Oh,
If
and I
this was the
shouldn't-
weakest and this was the strongest one, where are you?
yeah, well,
I'm pretty strong. I could be a lot stronger though. So I'd put me right like under halfway.
So you kind of like baby vampires, what you're saying. I'm gonna be working for baby vampires.
Oh no, we are all super strong. We're not baby vampires. I wasn't born yesterday. Yeah.
Okay, so what about we could just hook up with some better vampires than you lot and become working for them? Huh? What
I was
about that?
actually
He flips his gun back into his hand again.
okay. I was going to introduce Rita to some strong vampires that I thought would be,
Rita walks over to him and takes the gun out of his hand. He's like, God damn it. She goes, listen, this is going to happen, okay? Ash, one way or the other, this is going to happen. It's happening now. You're going to change and you're going to work for us. And it
You're gonna be
doesn't matter.
strong?
You're going to be strong and you're going to like it, for God's sake. You're going to fucking love it, in fact.
and you get paid too.
What? Shut
you
up,
get-
Chase. Jesus.
I'm sorry.
You can just go away. We're not helping. I'm not gonna pay him.
Chase, can you make a... Chase, you want to make a wits, actually an intelligence and a cult check.
Go.
This is not exceptionally high, to be fair. No. Never mind. I guess you could make the same check if you like.
What's an occult?
Intelligence and occult in this case.
Okay. Just the one.
Just the one success.
Out of 2? Yeah. I believe that.
This person is Ash is about 10 years of age.
Mm-hmm.
So this will fix his age at that age unless he staggers his feeding, etc. So you of course know that. So
Rita, okay, there is something I forgot to mention. I mean, I already told you this, of course. You don't age, so you'll be constantly at the age that you are until I take away your supply. And taking away your supply it's not a good thing.
No, I forgot that.
Yeah.
I mean, just forgot that part.
I'm Melkavian. There's a reason.
I'm an idiot. So I forget things, okay?
So wait a minute. You're saying that we're not going to age unless we stop drinking, but if we stop drinking, we're going to lose the powers?
You'll lose the powers, you'll catch up, and also the come down is really hard on some people. But what you've got, like this will
Well, I
help
don't
you against
need to
anything that comes against you.
I mean, I don't care because I don't need to stop.
Yeah, you're fine, Rita.
But this one, he's a kid.
Pretty much. It's either he's fixed at 10 for forever, or you wean him off of it after a year and he'll catch up in age. But weaning him off is harsh. It's like taking drugs from a druggie.
And he's looking at you and he's looking at her and he's like, but no one will ever see me coming.
It's one way to look at it.
Point. Oh, I'm sorry. I got to shut up. That's right. Yeah.
He looks over at you, Jace. Come on, what were you gonna say? You're a smart guy. You've been around. I can tell. I'm looking at you. You've seen some shit.
Okay, it's up to you, basically. But yeah, you'll stay at the age you are if you keep having it, like she said.
But I can catch up again later if I need to, right?
Yeah, you can.
How fast does the catch up happen?
Well, it takes a month for the blood to wear off. And it's pretty much like it happens. I don't know how fast it happens, but you practically catch up to where you are that day.
And the other thing is, you can't go around once you've done this saying, I can lift a car.
So what if I was to do something like this? If I had to like go and maybe I had to hit a guy, you know, kill someone. I'd go in there, I'd do the murder, and then I stop the drinking. I go into hiding, and then I just transform 10 years or something.
Honestly, that's pretty smart.
No one will ever recognize me. I could totally get away with it, you know?
If you're like a 10-year-old for the rest of your life, like if you do like murder someone and get caught for it, then they'll just try you as a minor. Okay,
Yeah.
that's really bad. You probably shouldn't get caught if you're going to do that.
That's not what I'm thinking about anyway, but that's okay.
Right.
Maybe I'm not the one who should shut up. The kid ideas.
He should have taken you here. No.
Also, you cannot tell anybody you know about vampires.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It's the same with, you know, gangsters.
Yeah. If you do, then bad things will happen.
Okay. Understood.
Back to you, Bill.
Also, Rita can talk to animals.
You know what? I want to do it. I want to fucking do it. I got to do this.
Is it because of the talking to animals thing?
No. You can talk to animals? What
Yeah.
the hell? Really?
Yeah, like Merlin's around here, right?
Wow.
Merlin, hey. Okay. Cat, right? Pick up the cat.
Yeah.
Pet him. Okay, so there you go, Rita.
Merlin is yeah. Okay, Rita.
Yeah. What does Merlin want?
She says he wants you to get some milk on the end of your finger and put it in his mouth.
Sounds really dirty.
Well, it's just, that's how he drinks it because he does it too small.
Oh, that's super cute. Okay. Then I'll sit Merlin down and I'll ask him I'll ask him if he would please hop on top of Ash's head.
Okay.
Okay, I know this is gonna take like some roll of some sort.
Yeah. This is gonna be charisma and animal kin.
Okay. Charisma animal kin, it sounds legit. So 2.
2 successes.
Yep.
All right. The kitten gets on Ash and tries to climb up Ash, but he keeps falling. But he's clearly trying to get up the sleeve towards his shoulder, and keeps slipping down again. And he's like, I think he's trying to get on my shoulder. So he picks him up.
He's a kitten. So,
puts him on his shoulder. Then he starts trying to climb on his head. He's like, he's trying to get on my fucking head, man. Why is he doing that?
Because I asked him to.
Did you say it out loud when you said it?
I would have done it to make sure
Right.
that Ash knows that it's happening.
It would have been silly, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So it's still trying to get to his head. He's like, you know, this fucking cat knows what you're talking about, man. It's trying to get in my hair. Oh my god! Oh, stop it! Stop it! Stop it. Pulling it out. So
Well,
here, you take this damn thing.
good job. Good job.
They call me the Milkavian.
No, okay, I believe you now. All right, fuck it. That's useful. That could be good. We could do all kinds of crazy shit with that. Can you imagine the kinds of places we can break into with that kind of stuff?
That's true. You can find out information.
Exactly.
I guess it depends on like the sort of animal you pick.
Man, even the cops won't know what fucking hit them.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Are you gonna do it?
Yeah, let's go.
Have to go.
All right. So you put a drop of blood in his Coca-Cola.
I've already done it.
Right.
Yep.
And
I will step away from the door.
he hits the Coke. And he goes, as he puts the Coke down, he looks up at you and despite his highly testosterone fueled little body, he looks up at you through quite girly eyelashes and he goes, I like you.
I know. I'm well aware.
Nobody likes me.
You got Jimmy. It's all right. I'm here too. Sorry. Choker's actually doing a good job of choking me. Yeah.
That could be uncomfortable.
Right. So, yeah, welcome. Here is my my business card. This is where I
Okay.
live.
Cool.
My name is Belladonna.
So we're gonna look after you from now on, Belladonna.
I'm gonna look after you.
We're gonna look after each other.
It's a good idea.
So you probably need some shit. I'm
What
guessing.
do you mean?
Come with me.
Okay.
And Rita smiles and she goes, "You need some shit.
I
You
don't
want to
know
see
if you.
what we've been moving around lately? You are gonna be. Come and see this."
Okay.
And they take you down out to the back of the apartment, and there's a room full of boxes of cell phones, hundreds of cell phones, brand new cell phones.
What on earth?
Squillions of them piled up to the ceiling. These.
Wow.
Do you know what these are?
Burner phones?
Correct.
It's just too many. It's so many phones.
Well, we're not going to use them all. We're going to sell them all.
It's a good idea.
They're moving faster than drugs right now.
Oh, wow. It's really cool. I'm so proud of you, Rita. This is a great job.
I got the idea from a friend of mine, but it's okay. And, you know, Ash is doing the security right now, and he knows a bunch of people. So, those guys downstairs, they're ours.
Oh, okay, cool. It's awesome. Oh, I was supposed to give you the hookups to that guy.
What guy?
The guy.
The guy.
Out of game. 6 monies. Okay, it's Gibbs.
Gibbs.
Okay, Gibbs.
Right.
Maybe I should do that now. Do you want to have a chat to Gibbs? He is he works at Cabrini Green. He's a gangster there. Oh, whatever.
Cabrini Green, you say? I don't know. It's a little far away. They got their own territory over there. They might not want to play with us, you know?
It was choking me.
Understandable.
Yeah, they might not want to, but they could be a good ally.
Well, if you can get them to guarantee they're not just going to kill us, then sure, I'll play along.
Okay. I might get a drink.
Go for it.
Sweet, thank you.
No problem. Do you want to take a minute, Barry, or anything as well, or you good? Okay. All right. Well, while she's getting a drink, I'm going to get a drink. I'll be back.
Sorry about that, Barry. Also, it's good to see you. I can't hear you.
It's good to be seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Then when I started choking all of a sudden, actually, the choker does make sense.
Okay. How are you feeling now?
It's all good.
Oh, good.
maybe I'll choke on my other choker, because that one doesn't choke me so much. I'll be right back. Much better.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, that one.
It's crystals. It's like a spiky necklace made out of spikes and crystals.
I'm not much of a fashion critic, but I would say the other one fits with the costume better.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah.
one I had in mind for the outfit, but
Yeah.
this one's just a little bit more easier for me to use. Food? Are you having dinner?
Yeah.
Nice.
My daughter's, I'm doing everything backwards. I have apple pie and ice cream, and now I've got something nice here.
It's a good idea.
My daughter's not helping me to be slim.
Oh. I also prefer to eat dessert first. It just makes sense to me.
Okay. Ears. Put my ears on.
Yep, good
Ears
idea.
are on. Yep.
Change my choker. This one won't gag me.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay, so what were we doing?
So what were we doing?
Talking. Oh, yeah,
Talking
phones.
general shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
that's right.
And then
Yep.
we,
Phones.
I was
Burners.
considering making a call to Gib.
Right.
I might do that. I'll be right back.
Hmm.
I'll go make a phone call.
Okay. Phone answers. Hello?
Hi, it's Belladonna.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm the girl with the 2 different color eyes.
Who are you looking for?
Looking for Gib.
Gib's not available right now.
Gibbs, sorry, Gibbs. I keep forgetting. Oh, okay. I'll let him know if
You want him to
could-
call you back in 15 minutes?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Click.
What a delight. All right. And I'll go back and hang out with my new ghoul.
All right. With your new goal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, so how are you guys protecting yourself against the Sabbat? I shouldn't have said that word. The bad guys. How are you guys protecting yourself?
She goes, well, I don't know. What are we supposed to do? We've got guns, we've got weapons, we've got cameras in the door. You know, what else can we have?
That's really all what you need is like someone that's like good at this sort of stuff, like Prince Loden or something.
Mhm.
He's good at protecting his things.
They need incendiary rounds.
She looks at you. What's that?
It's bullets that fire into fire, because we are weak to fire.
Oh, fuck. What?
We are flammable.
And
Oh, maybe this is it. Maybe
I
I just
take
need to tell you what our weaknesses are, and you guys can sort of come up with something. Okay, so-
sure, okay, we can try.
Right.
I show them the incendiary rounds in my gun.
They're all eating food, by the way, because the DM is, and it will be strange otherwise. Okay,
Okay.
and because they're all ghouls, it kind of works.
Right.
Okay, so you show them the incendiary rounds on your gun barrel, yeah? Okay. I guess they get it. They want to see what they look like when they're being fired. See them in action. How do we get to see this shit in action? Says your new friend Ash.
Do you have anywhere we can go? I mean, we are on a bit of a time crunch, but yeah.
Is
Why
there,
don't you leave the boards with us? Leave us the gun.
Let's do that. Right, Chase? We can get you another one.
I got a spare clip here. Here, take that.
Oh, fuck, dice on the floor. Ah. Wrong type of gun, I'm afraid. He's like, I can't fit these bullets in my gun, man. This is the wrong caliber.
Can't hear you.
What caliber you got there?
He tells you he's probably got a 45 and you've got a 38 or something.
Okay, I think we've got some of those, so
Track him down.
I'll get my man to bring you back some.
All right, so let's say that you do. And you guys get out of there, right?
Yep. I'll hug Rita and say, if anything happens, okay? You call me and I'll be here in a moment.
Okay.
And I will rip apart everyone to get to you.
She smiles. Don't do that.
I will.
Not everyone, okay?
Okay, well, okay, not everyone. I'll give her a kiss on the cheek. And then I'll give like Ash a hug. And I'll leave them.
As you're about to go, Zora says to you, I have something I just want to say to you.
Sure, Zora. Come on. Let's go around here.
I had a dream. And I feel like I began to understand something. That you have some kind of a gift that's been given to you, this kind of deep, powerful magic. And it is night magic. It relates to the moon, it relates to the goddess. And it's reflective and powerful and deep. And it has a kind of divinity to it. Whatever you're doing has divinity. So remember that. You're not just a monster, you're not just some kind of vampire, whatever they say. There's more to that.
I've never ever believed I was a monster. I mean, I can be. I can do monstrous things, but so can humans.
Yeah.
And you really helped me to control the thing that is inside me. I have never ever I've never ever ripped a person apart like I've seen others do, because you have taught me breathing techniques and how to control things. I think you've got a talent.
Well, I just try. I try my best to connect with everybody that you speak with,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Speaking of connecting, we need to connect with Nyanga.
Off you go. Oh, we're going together,
Yep.
right?
Of course you are. Come on.
All right, so short story long, brum, brum, brum. You're in the car, driving across Chicago to Inyanga's house.
Are we going to the house or the art place? Art Institute. Because we're going to the house. That's fine.
Well, I mean, alternatively, you could rearrange it to meet at the Art Institute. I don't really give a rat's ass one way or the other.
I prefer
In fact,
Nyanga's.
you know what? You prefer Inyanga's? Okay,
Yeah.
let's go to Inyanga's then. You get to Inyanga's house and she opens the door and welcomes you all in one at a time, shakes your hand or gives you a hug, kiss on the cheek, brings you in.
I'm like, I don't want to let you go.
She leans on her walking stick like she was a frail old lady, but you all know that is completely just an affectation. She would whip you with that stick faster than you could say boo.
Yeah.
And then she'd stake you. So she brings you inside and
I was
takes you
supposed to
upstairs.
invite the others.
Who else is coming with you?
I'll message Peter and Mercy and be like, hey, do you guys want to come over to this address? This is Inyanga. She is the permission counselor for Gangrel. Please come.
Okay.
I forgot. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Rosa is here.
Rosa, come
Yep.
here.
Jackie is here.
Jackie, get over here. My favorite Jackie in the world.
He gives you a hug. And there's a stranger in the room.
Hello, random stranger. Who are
The
you?
stranger, shall we describe Vincent, please?
With your thing on. Nope, still not happening.
No.
Ah,
There you go.
he's basically an older Brad Pitt with a moustache.
You mean Brad Pitt now?
Yes, yes, that's right.
Right, okay.
Right.
Like
Right.
him from Inglourious Bastards or something.
Right, that would make sense. Right, and it's got long shoulder length hair.
Long hair.
Yeah. What is he wearing?
Wearing casual clothes.
Casual clothes, some jeans then?
Yeah, jeans, and he's wearing a but his
Bomber jacket?
no, not a bomber jacket. He's wearing a one of those other jackets, long jackets.
Trench coat.
Trench coat, yeah.
If Peter shows up, you're gonna have 3 characters in the room.
Not my problem.
Look at you. You're
That-
almost a DM.
Right. I still have more characters in the room.
Yeah. Yeah, he's wearing a trench coat kind of thing, like from the old West kind of style.
Okay.
And but it's modern, you know. It's obviously been made that way. He's chosen for it to be that way.
Okay.
He's got his sword, but I don't know if you can see that.
Well, you could have you could have a case, like a long tubular case that might encase the entire weapon, including the handle, so that you could carry it around like it was like an architect's blueprints or plans or something like that, or an artist's paintings that sometimes people.
That's what you see.
Right. But it might be that it is a beautifully made wooden case with Japanese writing burned into the outside of it.
Exactly. Like that
Okay.
one.
All right, cool. There you go.
So, who are you?
And Younger says, I would like to introduce you to my very dear friend. This is my friend Vincent. She puts her hand on Vincent's arm when she says that, and she smiles to Vincent. And you can make a insight check. D&D insight check translates to a
Charisma empathy.
and empathy check.
Yeah. That was
Charisma
2.
and empathy, or perception and empathy?
Perception and empathy.
I think.
Sorry, yeah. Well, okay, what is my perception comparative to? Okay, so 1 more dice.
1 more dice.
2 and just 2.
Just 2. Okay. You sense there's a connection between the two of them. They smile at each other when as if they'd known each other sometime or something.
Are you a gangrel?
Oh, very much so, my lady.
Oh, It's always good to meet another one because we need them right now. I say away from Inyanga. We are in deep trouble. So it's good to have you here.
It's good to be here. And he gets closer to you and says, "What do you mean, deep trouble?"
We'll discuss this probably soon. Probably.
All right then. Okay. And he steps back to her and fusses over her. Seems to fuss over her a bit.
Inyanga? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you, when you say fusses over her, what do you mean by that? Like, what is the behavior specifically?
Even though he probably knows she can hit him with that walk factor 9,
Right.
he kind of looks after her without being too obvious. He keeps her within his range, you know.
Right. Okay. All right. Very well. So yeah, everybody greets and meets and all of that stuff, and
I also want to say to Jackie, where are the others?
well, that's part of what we got to talk about, actually. Inyanga claps her hands and says, "Very well. We have a number of things to discuss. First of all, welcome everybody that is here, and thank you for coming to my house. I first want to introduce you, if I have not already, to my friend Vincent. Vincent and I, well, we go back some ways now, and we've crossed paths many times. Would we think that it is time for us to make a more formal crossing of paths known to you? That Vincent may be staying here with me more often from now
on. Yeah, that's great. That's really good to hear.
Vincent is from the old world, and he has friends in Europe and in old places. Powerful allies among the Gangrel in the old world, I believe. And he will also, I believe, if we tell him our grievances, he may help us with our plight. And I would like perhaps for you, Bella, to speak with him.
Definitely.
And explain. Younger sits down.
We also, by the way, we also need to talk to Critias in future. If you can hook us up with that, that'd be great.
You can call Critias anytime. He has a phone number at the university.
I don't have a phone number. I don't have his number.
She looks over her shoulder and she calls out to her retainer and very nicely asks her retainer to get you Critias's phone number when you leave.
All right. Well, while that's happening, basically, Vincent, what's happened is we are being bullied by the Ventru, by Loden and his brood. Because when we say Ventru here, that is literally what it is. The Ventru are Loden's brood. There are really no others that I've seen. They've come over and they've threatened us. Like Tiris, he did do something brash, and he did go in and he tried to attack Prince Loden, but it was completely warranted. Like he lost a child. So
you hear mumble, 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 Gus, mumble, mumble, Gus,
mumble, yeah.
Mumble.
Yeah. His name is Gus. So yeah, we're in trouble. There's not a lot of Gangrel here. If they decide to, they can take us out. Especially if the wolf pack leave, then what is there, like 5 or 6 of us against their, I don't know how much they have, maybe 15 or so. I don't know. There's a lot. And under each of those Ventru people, there are a pyramid full of strong people who are working for them. You know, ghouls and soldiers. We are very, very underpowered.
When you say bullying, what do you mean?
Well, he came over. Al Capone came over along with Tommy Hines or something. I think that's his name. Um, they they came to the ranch and they told us, especially Randy, not to act against them or we will be squashed. And yeah, and then Al Capone hit me when I tried to protect Randy from him. Vice versa. If Randy had done something that day, it would have been a bloodbath.
It would not have been the first bloodbath made here in Chicago. Do you remember the Haymarket Riots? Do you remember the massacre? There's been many times now. Loden is not... He is not beyond using violence of the worst sort to his power. He will control the crowds. He is prepared to massacre groups of people to make others look bad.
I believe that if we have a chat to Critias, then the Bruja will be on our side too. Because
Critias is reasonable.
Yeah. A lot of them look up to the tower. A lot of Bruja look up to the tower and just see a tyrant. And they want to make change, but they can't. They've got no reason to. They aren't, driven to. But they will back us if we need help. You just got to talk to Critias.
Well, yes, and Critias has been approached before. He has been reticent to help. He is afraid of the repercussions. It seems he has said not yet, not yet. He listens. He always listens, but perhaps it is just waiting for the right ears, for the right voice.
Have you talked to him in younger?
Many times, Vincent, I have talked to Critias. Critias tells me that he is being watched.
He is being watched.
He cannot speak out loud because he believes that he is being watched by a sleeper.
Oh. Does he have no private place to speak?
It is difficult. He does not trust anyone or anywhere. He has been around for a long time, Vincent, He has good reason to be afraid.
Oh no, don't get me wrong, I'm not judging him. I'm trying to find out information. Have you got any further proof against this prince, like photographic proof or filmed proof or...
Well, you have told us and spoken of this, the coterie has some information, does it not?
Yeah, he has a warehouse full of videos of his own, stuff that he's done. They shouldn't have in video footage form and other people. And he's got all of this. I imagine it's just a treasure trove of horrible, horrible things. We haven't been able to get into it. Right now we are kind of under a lot of pressure. We're dealing with the Sabbat as well, the coterie, as well as our clan stuff, and as well as our own personal stuff right now. We're always on the go.
Well, that makes a lot of sense to us. It is understood.
Yes.
What else must we discuss this night?
Look at Jackie?
Well, yeah, okay, well, look, me and Antius, we're doing something with Sledge. For now, but I don't know. Sledge doesn't seem like he's really keen to keep going now. He's pretty much just wants to retire. So that's just leaves like me and Antheus, you know. Ramrod has decided to fuck off, and I don't even know where he is. He hasn't even told us where he's going. So we don't know what to do with that guy. So the wolf pack for now is like just like that's me and Antheus is not really a pack. It's just like a couple of wolves. You know. I
What
don't
happened to
really like
Theo Bell?
Theo hasn't worked out yet. He hasn't turned up yet. I don't know what the fuck. Antheus says he's been in touch, but we haven't heard from him yet.
Russell, what kind of people does Vincent know in this new world?
What kind of people? Well, I mean, Vincent, if you cast your mind back, Vincent knows who he knew. Those were he knows a fair number of kindred in Chicago superficially, but not very deeply. I don't
That's
think.
right. That's right. I remember that.
He had met a lot of vampires here, but they hadn't gotten on sort of any deep level, particularly before things got interesting.
And Phoenix is still a ghoul, isn't he? In this
Yes.
world, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. I will help you as much as I can, and I will pass out the word to a few gangrel that I know in the old world, and
We
see
need
what
all
they
the
can
help we
do.
can get.
I'll get you some. Don't worry about that.
Jackie, maybe it's time just to wait in Chicago and defend Chicago, just for the time being.
Vincent, you do have some friends in the old world that you could call upon. You know this group of Vikings?
Yes.
That,
Yes.
led by a dude by the name of Largaz.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are they all named after runes?
Why not?
Fair enough. Cool.
Okay. I'll get in touch with those people.
All right.
I'll get them to hang around in Younger.
Okay, well, they'll be here when they get here. They come on island time, you know, because they're Vikings. They're
Yeah,
old.
I know what they're like. They're gangrel.
They don't. That's right. They come on gangrel time. They don't use watches. They don't follow calendars. They use moon cycles and, you know.
I do tell them it's imperative.
Okay.
Once they figure out what the word imperative means, we should be fine.
Right.
Great.
We're all looking it up. No. Okay. Cool. Anything else that you would like covered at this meeting? Then can I think of anything else? Can you think of anything else?
I inform you know who as well
I see.
of what's going on.
I see.
This
Very good.
way.
I see.
So
Mhm.
should we we were really counting on Theo Bell to get here so we could like make a have a Camarilla person to let us into Prince Loden's warehouse. Are we still gonna need that?
You're asking in Yanga?
Everyone, I suppose.
Oh, everyone. Okay.
Yeah.
Nyanga looks around the room at all of you. What do you mean, love?
Well, Antheus was saying that he wanted to make sure that it was okay to go in there, I guess legally, as part of the Camarilla.
I see. Well,
and by getting Theo Bell's, getting him to join.
I see. You wanted to get, that is what he was talking about. Is that what's going on, Jackie? Jackie's like, yeah, well, look, Theo Bell's being cagey about joining the crew for that. What do you think that is about? Says Inyanga. I don't know. Maybe he's got some different masters he's got to listen to or something. Maybe somebody's pulling his strings. Maybe he works for the fucking Ventru. I don't know. Maybe we can. I don't know. Maybe we can find out somehow. What if? Does anyone want to volunteer to go and meet Archon Theo Bell and see if they can figure out what he's about?
I'll do it.
All right.
I'll go with the young lady if that's all right.
That sounds like a good idea, says Jackie, looking over at you, Vincent.
If she doesn't mind, of course.
Of course not. Of course not.
It would be my pleasure to join you.
Okay, cool. Where do we go, Jackie? Where is he? Is
Well,
he here?
Okay, I'm going to make a call. I'll find out where he is and if I can hook you up with a meeting with him, okay?
Okay. That'd be great. Thank you.
Okay, I'll be back. And Jackie leaves the room and takes his phone with him.
Mercy's gonna like respond to the text after a while and be like, I have some stuff to do. I can't actually go see you guys yet. I will catch up with you guys later today, okay? Or later tonight. And
All right.
we're like, okay. Let me know.
All right, she does that.
Because Mercy
Okay.
she's if you don't mind. Okay, so what Mercy's going to do.
Yep. Tell me.
She's gonna go to the Sears Tower.
Yeah.
Like she'll just like say goodbye to her lover boy.
Okay.
Like drop him off home or wherever.
Yep. He's at home and he's in bed and he's got to go to work in the morning, so he's got all sorts of worries about that.
Okay, so I'm going to you know how like they'll often be like here's the medical like diagnosis of this one dude, right?
Mhm.
So basically Mercy is going to on the taxi ride over to the Sears Tower, she's going to write on there, dear Mr. Weatherbottom, I'm being forced to join the Sabbat in order to get my gold back. They want you, they want Jason. I need your help. And then like Mercy. And she's going to just sort of like crush it up. Actually, she's just gonna hold it.
Okay. You walk
If it's a
into the
folder.
Sears Tower.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna ask to see Bobby Weatherbottom in a quite a like
Forceful manner.
yeah, forceful manner. I need to see him. I need to see him right now.
They make some calls and there's a bunch of chatter over the comms, and they stick you in an elevator and take you up to the 50th floor. You come out on the 50th floor and you see that you are in a room full of video monitors and security people, computers, dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of computers and monitors everywhere.
Computers. Yeah.
And looking out across the city too at mid-level, so you can see the top of a lot of buildings, and it's quite impressive. And you see Bobby Weatherbottom in amongst this huge group of people, and you realize that what they're doing here is they're actually well, this is one of the security court floors, put it that way. And he comes over to you and he goes, "Hey, I'm not expecting to see you tonight. What's going
Hi.
on?"
Don't know if you remember me. I'm Mercy.
Nice to meet you, Mercy. I'm Bobby. You want to step
No.
into my office?
Sure. Let's go step into your office.
All right. And he takes you around back to the elevator. You get into the elevator by yourselves, just the two of you. And he takes a remote control out of his pocket and he points it at the camera and presses a button. And then he presses the down button. And then halfway down, he stops the elevator and presses the brake. Start talking.
Just hand him the medical the medical stuff.
So, okay, so first of all, it's a medical certificate for your bow. And all
Well,
of his busted limbs and
that
stuff,
or a
right?
visage or something. Yeah,
Okay.
one of them.
All right.
Yeah.
And it's got written on it specifically.
The Sabbat are forcing me to
Right.
well, to join them. They also want me to lure you and Jason Newbury into joining them as well. I need your help because they have my ghoul, and they're threatening my life.
I can play along with this. Who was the other one?
Jason Newbury.
I can't necessarily help you with that.
I might be able to do something.
I
Honestly, like if we do this, then I get the feeling that they're going to search my mind, and this will all come out.
You were talking to this guy earlier about Newbury, weren't you?
No, this was Bells.
This was Bells.
Bells was anyway.
Bells
Yeah.
was. This is Mercy. Fuck, I'm so confused. Okay, cool.
It's okay.
I knew there was. I thought I'd better check because I felt there was something not quite right.
Yeah.
Okay. He says, it's interesting that you say that the Sabbat are interested in Newbury because I had another inquiry from another client about Newbury, suggesting that he was already part of the Sabbat.
I don't know about that.
Well,
I
he's
do know
met
that
with their leaders several times.
Yeah. He said that he didn't want to join them. Well, he said they turned them down. Maybe he has another arrangement with them.
Maybe he does. Maybe he's not part of them, but maybe he's sympathetic to them.
I think so. It would make sense. Look, I don't want my brother to be in trouble.
The thing is, we sent out our invitations very secretly to the Chicago Queen party invites that night, and even the date was kept secret until 24 hours before the event. We went to all sorts of trouble to keep it quiet. Somebody had to leak that information. Even the location itself, the boat, was secret till the last minute. So,
but he was there, and
he was there.
He didn't have an escape plan. Well, we managed to escape, but it was literally by the skin of our teeth.
So you don't think he planned it?
I think he probably did up to a point, and
perhaps the plan didn't go as planned.
Exactly.
Right, that makes sense.
I wouldn't be surprised if he is working with them. But he's my brother, and honestly, I obviously want to save him. I don't want him to become a Sabbat person.
So you're going to try and pull him back from that?
Of course I will. He's my brother.
I see that you came to us. I mean, you didn't just go and join.
I had to play along because I want my daughter back.
Makes sense, but you did come to us first, and I respect that. I think that's going to stand in good stead with the prince. He's going to really admire that, I think. I'll pass on the good word. All right?
Maybe let's wait till we're done with this.
Now listen, if you set up a meeting with this fucker, whatever his name is, I'll go, okay? I will act as bait if I have to. Or we'll find some way of doing that. I will somehow assist you or cooperate. You can tell him that, well, I will, you're bringing me in, okay? You're meeting with me and we're talking about it and it's going well. Just drag it out as far as you can, create some obstacles. Oh, I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure about that. You need to do the same thing with the other guy, Newbury.
Right. Have you ever had a reason to want to turn and become a Sabbat member? Because, just, you don't really look like the sort of guy that would. Like me, yeah. I mean, I've got a lot to gain because I got nothing.
You probably don't know this, but when Loden destroyed the stock markets in 1986, I was a big part of that.
But you're fine now, right?
Fine. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
you got money. You
Yeah,
work at this fancy tower.
Sure. But you don't realize that I am still an asset that is more valuable to most of these kindred than you might even know. I can influence world events. I don't mean to boast, but it's true. I mean, it's not like I can click my fingers and make shit happen like magic, but I can certainly lock up bank funds and fuck with people's heads. I can crash computers from a distance. I can sync people's plans. Information is my game and I'm good at it.
I can definitely see why Sabat want you.
Right? I could bring down the whole banking system of Chicago and I could fuck Loden in the ass. But I couldn't because he's my sire. So why would I do that? But maybe surely they gotta know that, right?
That you're the child of Loden?
Yeah, surely they know that.
Well, if you're a Ventru, then it's most likely correct. He's the only one making Ventru babies.
Yeah, don't ever say that again.
Well, what are you gonna do?
He takes his hand off the brake on the lift, and the lift goes into free fall.
What? This is awesome.
Closes it, and it starts screeching. Did you like that?
You gotta teach me that. That was so much fun.
I'm not teaching anybody that. That's a security breach if anyone was to discover that.
Well, anyhow, don't use it to have fun.
Look, I've done. We've talked, right?
Yeah, we've talked.
Good. We got things to do, right?
Right. I'm just wondering now, do I play the part to Jason? Do I pretend? I'm honest with you. Do I pretend with him?
Well, I don't know. This is between you guys. I mean, fuck. I'll go along with it. I mean, I guess I don't know your brother from a bar of soap. Really, I've just plotted some points on a graph as to where his IP addresses have been. And I can tell you that he's been in contact with these fucking Sabat assholes that sank our boat. So,
I guess I'm playing. Yeah. That's okay with me. Okay, all right. I'll go see him.
Bing. The door's open. See you later.
It was a pleasure talking to you. I'll head out.
Off you go. Meanwhile, Barry, who are you right now?
Who do you want me to be?
Well, you could be. You are Vincent with who going where?
Belladonna. I mean, I might leave Zora with Inyanga.
All right.
Yeah, while I go and do this.
Okay. Zora with Inyanga. That makes sense. Vincent, then. Belladonna has a 60s hippie van. And I'm assuming that you both are going to go on it, unless you're going to both go on Vincent's motorcycle.
No, I don't have one now.
Oh, that's true. It's been smashed. That's true.
No, right? Stop destroying his vehicles.
I can't help it. It's Russell.
Look, this is the secret DMing thing. Okay, you destroy their NPCs and their vehicles, and then if they really piss you off, you could destroy their player characters. But
okay, right.
What
it gets in your van.
Yeah, hop in. All right.
Thank you.
Where are we going to meet Theobald, huh?
Okay, so where are you going to meet Theobald? Oddly enough,
they gave us a map or something.
You're going north. You're leaving Chicago, and you're heading along the coastline. And at 11 o'clock, actually, what time is it in game at this point? You guys have been up for a while. Must be later than 11. It must be like 3. That's safe.
Probably getting late.
All right. So at 3 a.m., you're going to call this number.
You can sleep in the earth, right? If we leave far enough, then we might have to.
I think I can manage it. Thank you very much.
Okay, good.
Give it a go.
All right.
So we're making a phone call at 3.
Yep. So you're driving north, and it's just the two of you in the van, and it's dark.
You can
and
answer the phone.
It's cold, but you got the lights on, beaming through the fog. It's raining. You're driving along Lakeshore Drive, and on the right-hand side is Lake Michigan. And there's little townships that you go past. Behind you now, the Sears Tower is just a little twig in the background now in your rearview mirror. And the landscape is flat and dark, ominous, strangely freeing out here, though, as you get further out.
So how old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah, how long have you been a vampire?
A long time. A very long time.
All right. Well, I've been a vampire for about 20-something years. Since the 70s. So 20-something. Yeah, it's not a long time. But I feel like I came from the right decade for me, so the right era.
I see. It's a nice little van you have here.
Thank you.
Very nice. Indeed.
Yeah. A lot of sex has been had in this vehicle. Well, sorry, love making. We make love here.
Excellent. Excellent.
Okay, it's yeah. You notice that it's 2:58.
Okay, I'm watching to see if we're being tailed, by the way.
Okay, we'll make a perception check for you.
Yeah.
All right, please keep talking.
I'm keeping my perception forward because it's foggy.
Yep.
So is this your way of finding out? You want to know how old I am?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, have you ever heard of Templars?
Sorry, what?
Have you ever heard the word Templar?
Oh, Templar.
Yeah.
No, is that some sort of like is that like pantyhose? I feel like that's a pantyhose thing.
No.
Okay, the time clicks over to 3 o'clock.
How are we doing for being followed?
You're not being followed as far as you're aware.
Good. I was a Knight Templar.
That sounds really cool.
Not really, no. Not really. Just a part of history, that's all.
Oh.
So it's 3 o'clock.
Don't really know a lot about history. We're supposed to make a phone call, right? I can't make a phone call when I'm driving.
Okay. Now,
We're supposed to get one. I don't remember.
You're supposed to make a phone call at 3 o'clock.
Okay, here you go. You can use my phone.
okay, thank you very much.
I would be guessing that you had the phone prepared with a number in, ready to press the
Yeah.
fucking button.
Yeah, he wanted to look impressed, so he set that all up, you know. He didn't want to look like
Okay.
a total idiot.
All right, you make the phone call, and you hear it ringing for a couple of rings, and then you hear it go, "Yo, what's up?"
May I speak to one Archon Theobald, please?
What's your name?
My name is Vincent Meyer.
I don't know you. Whose authority you calling upon?
I'm calling upon the authority of the Gangrel Elder of Chicago.
You got a name for that?
Inyanga.
Okay. You finding yourself on Green Bay Road right now?
I'm finding myself on, and he has a look.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Green Bay Road, exactly.
Okay. Tell me the name of the road next to you right now. And you look out the window and it's Vine Street.
Vine Street.
Okay, Vine Street, you're going to come up to a Tower Road. I want you to turn right at Tower Road.
Turn right at Tower Road, my dear.
Okay.
All right, you get up to Tower
Thank
Road, you
you.
turn right. You're heading back inwards towards the, or you're heading back towards the beach now because you veered inwards slowly over the period of driving up north. And you get to he says, when you get to Sheridan Road, I want you to cross that, and there's going to be an inroad on the left-hand side, a gate into the power station.
Sheridan Road, an inroad into the power station.
Okay.
And you get to the Tower Road power station at the village of Winnetka.
Is this the place?
This is the place.
He says this is the place. Obviously, he's watching us somehow.
I can see you. Head on into the power station, and when you get to a huge, big, rectangular bolt of water, you're going to see down there's going to be the Lloyd Park boat launch from there. You can walk down to that place.
Okay,
All
we'll
right.
do that. Yep.
I tell you all that because I just lost track of boat launch.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you
We
go
start
down.
walking.
All right. So you park your vehicle, you walk down, you walk around this treatment facility and this big open pool of water, a rectangular shaped pool of water that's just contained on the edge of the lake. And then you go down to the Lloyd Park boat launch, and it takes about 10 minutes to walk all the way down there. And as you get there, you see there's a bunch of very gangsterish looking people playing quite loud music. As you approach, you hear it louder and louder. They're having a party on the launch, on the actual boat launch area. And there's a number of boats there. You see a jet ski zooming around out there. People partying as if it was a fucking Californian beach in the middle of summer, in the middle of the day. Yeah, but of course it's not. It's a cold, windy night. And you get down there, and one of these dudes steps forward. He's a black dude with sunglasses on and a flat-looking hat and a jacket on, and he says, "You looking for someone?
We're looking for Theo Bell.
You come to the right place. Well, let me take you to him."
Thank you. That looks fun, by the way.
Yeah, you can try that shit out later if you want. Come on down here. I'm going to take you to a boat.
Okay.
It takes you down to a boat. And you get on this boat. And it's just a small jet boat, actually. And they take you out into the lake.
Okay. We haven't seen him yet, though. Okay. What?
And you get to a yacht.
Oh, okay.
There's
Right.
a big fucking yacht in the middle of the lake. Well, at least way out in the middle of the lake. And when you get there, there's another party going on. And there's all sorts of shit going on there. Music and fucking lights and strippers and all kinds of shit is going on. And, you know, there's all sorts of illicit, illegal activity. As you can imagine, there are some badass gangsters hanging around. This is a big boat. And your boat parks up next to it. And there's a couple of people help you get off onto the yacht.
Thank you. Thank you.
And yeah. Would you like to put forward a name for this yacht? Anyone like to make a suggestion for a gangster yacht for Archon Theo Bell? It's okay. We can come back to that. Nobody's getting experience points for that, though.
All I've got is dirty stuff in my mind.
Stuff.
I can't think of anything
Yeah,
dirty.
I had the same problem. That's why I asked. It was like big bells and stuff like that.
That's exactly what I had.
Oh,
Big
really?
bells. Yeah.
That's the name of the boat then. Big bells.
Perfect, because my name is Bells.
Oh, that's true. Okay, that's true. So you get to the big bells, and you guys get off onto the yacht, and you're taken up into the yacht. There's a bunch of people standing around. They've got guns and shit. There's despite the party going on, lots of guns being handed out and security. They're not very they're not sitting around alert waiting for an attack. They're just literally sitting around with their guns playing with them,
Right.
you know.
America.
Because America.
Yeah.
And because they, yeah, exactly.
Right.
And you get brought forth to this dude, and he's got a cap. He's wearing a baseball cap and some sunglasses with reflective orange glasses on the front of them. And he pushes down his cap as you approach. Takes off his glasses and he looks at you, and you see that his eyes look like they would be blind if he was immortal.
Wow, that's cool.
And then he puts his glasses back on again. He goes, "You must be looking for me."
You are
Yeah.
Archon Theobel.
That's correct. I'm Archon Theobel. You come to the right place, motherfuckers.
Excellent.
Now,
We
what do you
are.
all want?
Well, I am Belladonna, which is quite fitting that we're on the big bells. And this here is Vincent. We are members of Clan Gangrel.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you must be feeling pretty bereft right now.
Yeah, our clan is not in a good way.
I hear that, and I feel you. So, you're here. What are you gonna say?
Well, I am hoping that maybe you could guide the new wolf pack. That's what they had asked you to do in the first place, but then there's also the basically we know that there is a warehouse. I think Antheus has mentioned it to you. This warehouse obviously is things that Prince Loden shouldn't have. It goes against the Masquerade and against
Like
the
what?
Camarilla.
Like we're talking about real stuff here. It's just imaginary shit that people made up in order to indict the motherfucker. Like, come on, you got some evidence or not? You got evidence of this warehouse? Have you seen this warehouse? Have you seen what's inside it?
We've seen the warehouse. It is built like a fortress. We can't go in. And the reason why we've come here to ask you is because we need a sort of a Camarilla legal entrance into this place. We don't want to just go in and break all sorts of rules or whatever. We want to go
So
in.
you want me to put my ass on the line going up against fucking Loden is what you're saying. Like, that motherfucker is 150 years old. He's been around for a long time, and he has friends and connections all over this world.
I think the bigger issue is the fact that he is doing things that go against the Camarilla, and that is kind of what we all work for, right?
Who else
And
have you
it's worth
talked to?
exploring. Well, our coterie knows.
You
The
got an
clan of
address?
Gangrel know. You want to know the address of the
What's
place?
the address of that warehouse?
I'll write it out. Here.
Okay. You write it out, and he takes it.
If you go in, do you mind if we go along with you? The coterie.
Yeah, we can do that. If we go in. That's a big if. Because before we go anywhere near that place, I'm going to scope out this situation.
Good idea. If you can turn into animals, it's best to steer away from that, because he's got this thing where it scares away bats and creatures.
We ain't going to be turning into no motherfucking animals. Do you know what clan I am?
Yeah, I do.
Just checking. I mean, no offense or nothing. Archon Terrorist was a bad motherfucker. I have great respect for that man. But I ain't turning into no motherfucking animal.
About Archon Terrace, I think he was dominated by Prince Loden, and that the reason why he snapped was because he fought against Prince Loden to I guess teach him a lesson about Gus because he lied to Archon about Gus.
Who's
Gus was
Gus?
alive.
Who's Gus?
Gus was Terrace's childer.
Mm-hmm. So, okay. There's a lot of bad blood in there. There's a whole
Yeah.
lot to unpack, motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
so
would honestly, it would be a much better world if we were just open and honest. We shared, we all loved each other. But this isn't the world we live in.
what'd you say your name was again?
Belladonna.
Belladonna, big bells, of course. It was Belladonna. Okay, Belladonna. It's my duty as an Archon to look into your shit. And I will, I promise. I will check out this location. And if we decide to strike it, we will talk to you. Now, you're going to give me your phone numbers and all that contact information so we get hold of you. Because when we go down there, we're going to have an axe to grind.
Yeah. Here. Oh. Here, you can take my my business card.
Okay.
For the High Priestess.
He takes your business card. The High Priestess. Is that like a High Priestess or like a High Priestess?
It's, yeah.
It's both. I got it.
Yeah, you got it.
Well, I might be down there. See you sometime.
Okay.
Next time in Chicago. Seems like that's going to be pretty soon, so. Yeah. Okay. Now, you got anything else you want to talk about while we're here? You want to buy any drugs or guns or something?
Not really into guns.
You want to stick
What
around
about
for the
you?
party then?
Well, yeah. I mean, we might as well. It's so late, We might as well.
We got room to sleep you here too if you want. We got little pods under the boat.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Float tanks. Don't tell anybody.
Okay. It's really cool. What do you think, Vincent?
I would be certainly glad to rest the time here.
He looks over at you. Where the hell are you from, man?
I'm from England, old chap.
Old chap. Looks at you. You're from the old world. You're a bad motherfucker, ain't you?
Oh no, I'm not a bad motherfucker. I'm a good motherfucker.
You hear that? Cool. All right, well, you're welcome to stay here for the night. See you on the morrow. You can fuck off.
Okay, that works.
Okay, and so you party it up and sleep the night.
Yep.
And you do all the things that you are legally allowed to do under Camarilla law.
What's the timeline between Archon Post Juxtaviga, Gustav, and myself?
The timeline?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, I've sent them information on the troubles that these people are having.
Right.
Now, I want his advice on, does he want any involvement, or does he want to help it along, or what do they want to do? Do they want to live alone?
You are, as long as you are acting within your capacity as simply an elder of the Gangrel.
Yes.
Based in whichever city it is that you choose to be based in. Is it Milan?
Yes.
Then, or even Chicago if you move to Chicago and
Chicago, because I'm starting a gym there.
Right, so you're going to become a resident of Chicago. Then you need to meet the prince, of course.
Yes.
Who you have met actually. Anyway,
Yeah.
so that's fine.
Yeah.
So as long as you're acting within your boundaries as an elder of Clan Gangrel, you can do whatever the fuck you like.
I'm gonna change, not stay in Chicago, because I hear that's not a comfortable place for the Gangrel. So I will look in Gary for a gym.
Easily done.
Where I will teach martial arts and ancient weaponry.
Okay. Have you ever heard of HEMA?
No, I haven't.
HEMA. You know what HEMA is?
No. But I do want to practice like martial arts with you. Do you want it? Do you want to spar? We'll just spar while on the on the boat.
What she's saying is she wants to get experience points towards melee.
You will have.
I would be using a weapons.
Or towards brawl. Okay, cool.
And I don't need the experience.
So, just for your information, Barry, HEMA stands for Historical European Martial Arts.
Yeah. Okay.
Should we give it a go? Come on.
Sure, you guys can have. You can practice martial arts.
Oh, I can do martial arts. Yeah.
And next thing you
Come
know,
on.
you guys are beating each other up on the deck of the boat.
No. She has to ask me.
She has to ask
She
you.
doesn't know I
Wait.
can do martial arts.
That's true. That's true.
That's true.
That's all true.
I want to.
So, I mean, it would be cool. How do you engineer the scene so that it's realistic?
Is this a HEMA badge? Wow. Doesn't mean you can use
Oh,
them.
she can see the case with the sword in it.
Well, yeah, he's been carrying that case around the whole time, actually. So maybe you
So
were curious
what's
about
in
what's in
the
it. Yeah.
what's in the case?
A sword.
Oh.
Very ancient, very old.
You want to spar? Just go from 1 to 100.
Yeah.
Turn it up to
You-
11.
You wish to spar, young lady?
I don't really use weapons, so I use a crossbow, not crossbow, like bow and arrow, but I don't have one.
You don't
So
have a bow
what?
and
Yeah,
arrow.
but under normal circumstances, I'll just use my claws. How about we just, you can use your sword. I'll just use my fists, and we'll see what happens. We'll be gentle.
Oh, yes, please.
I just want to see.
Out of game, Barry, Vincent, I think would be very against using the sword in any capacity. That
No,
wasn't very
I'm
deadly
not going to
serious.
use the sword wrestle.
Oh
I will use
You could use
my
the
claws
sword
too.
or the sword
no,
case.
we don't use the claws. Okay, we just use our fists.
All right, if you wish.
Yeah, claws. It costs blood to do.
I think that because there are mortals floating around here, yeah, it makes sense that this will be a under the radar, under the masquerade combat.
Okay. Shall we do it?
These are the rules that Theo imposes.
Okay.
So you're going to make a Dex and Brawl check. Mercury, Mercy, Bells.
Bells.
That check, Bells.
Oh no, I didn't do very well that time.
Yeah. What did you
I
actually?
am -1. I'm off my.
So he trips you over with your first attack.
Okay, that's good.
He helps you up and says,
Thank you.
"You're thinking too much. Relax."
All right. So you're going to try again, Bells.
6.
6 successes.
So while I'm
Fuck.
pretending, while I'm breathing out, I just give him an uppercut.
You give them this uppercut, so he's going to try and dodge the 6. I'll tell you what happens. He gets a 10, a 9, a 9, and an 8. What
That's
did you
5.
get? 1's 5. You still hit him, but you don't take the wind out of him. What you do discover is that he's like a rock.
Oh, ow!
You hit him in the chest, and it's like hitting something made out of marble.
Oh, you're that old, are you? So
Yeah.
that's not fair.
You have excellent capabilities.
Thank you.
That's 6 successes. I mean, you were not expecting that, Vincent, regardless of the fact it didn't hurt you very much. You
That's
did not
why I
expect
said
it.
she had excellent capabilities. I'll
Yeah.
give credit when credit is due.
Right.
And then I'm going to I'm gonna try and do the whole like hop on top of him and then sort of flip him. I can't
So this is a
I can't do it. I can't.
Dexterity and athletics.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Difficulty is going to be about 8, I think.
Let's go. No, I can't do it. I just hop on his.
6.
I hop on his like back.
Yeah, not if he
Then I'm
dodges
like,
it. You try to hop on his back, and he pushes you away with a 10, 8, a 7, and a 6.
Okay, that's pretty good.
As
Barry,
I
what
said,
are you? Yep.
as I said, you have excellent capability.
Do you want to do anything to start any of these tete-a-tetes, Barry?
Okay, I will do a wait until she hits,
Okay.
grab her arm, spin her around, and bring her gently to the ground.
Okay. So you're just waiting for her, basically. So what is she going to do?
I'm gonna dodge.
You can't dodge him dodging you. He's waiting to dodge you. So that you're
Okay,
standing
well,
there looking at each other, looking at each other, looking at
I'm
each other.
gonna fake him out.
You're gonna fake him out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pretend to do something,
Mhm.
and then
All right. So you want to make
go a
a
different
do
way.
you want to make a Dex and subterfuge check?
Dex and subterfuge. That is gonna be a shit roll. Let's give it a go. Nope, just one.
One success. Okay, and you're making a Dex and athletics. Oh. Okay, 4 successes. So you go to fake him out, and he grabs you and pulls you off balance and
Can I
starts.
dodge that?
No, he's got your hand, and he just leads you off balance and pulls you
Okay.
around to show you.
Can I?
Yep. Then he lets go of you. Actually, Barry, that's up to you.
Could I use that spin and sort of like kick him? Like do
Yep.
the whole like.
Yep, you can try and
Okay,
kick him.
sweet.
Yeah.
He's waiting for it.
Yep. Dex and
Nope,
roll.
nothing.
No, there's a lot of dice though, isn't it? Goodness me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
That's 9.
6, 7, 8, 9. Fuck. Well, mind you, this one success, automatic success from having all dice. Don't forget that.
Doesn't
So-
mean much.
Doesn't mean much. To be fair, yes, that's true. Barry, you still dodge it. Is she getting tired yet? Are you getting tired yet?
No,
No.
No, I'm quite athletic, so.
I think I'm impressed.
Okay.
Why are you impressed? I'm sucking so bad at this.
But he's trying so hard.
Your effort and your movement are excellent.
I'm gonna try and punch him.
There's a bunch of gangsters standing around you now, and people are cheering,
true.
and there's, people standing around in their swimming costumes and what have you, clapping, and they've got like tiki torches that form a circle around you on the deck of the yacht now.
I don't think you're playing very fair. You're so strong.
Actually, I take it back. They don't have tiki torches. That would be stupid. and
Yeah.
irresponsible.
Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Who's doing anything? So
Oh,
either you two figured out who's won yet, or
Well-
is this first blood, or are you gonna knock somebody out?
It's hard to. I can't hurt him. He's way more powerful than me. I don't stand a chance.
Theo stands up and he comes over to you, Vincent. He goes, "You are a tough-looking motherfucker." Pokes your chest. You've been carved out of wood.
something like that. My friend?
You involved with the Camarilla back home in the old world?
I am. Yes.
Huh. Well, you should ask them about opportunities to become an Archon.
Yes. Well,
You seem like you might be cut out for that.
I might actually consider it. It seems like the Gangrel could do with an Archon or two.
That's true. You consider that, Bells, he says to you.
What do you mean?
Well, you lost Archon Terrace. What about this guy?
Oh, I never could replace such a great man.
I guess I would say yes once you get to know the people of Chicago. just like Archon Terrace.
We'll give it some thought.
But if Bells is correct about what she said about Prince Loden controlling him, then you better watch out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that is a good point. I don't know if I'm up to Prince Loden's standards. After all, domination must be one of his key weapons, apart from the
Well,
fact that he runs a city.
there's a way to get around that. When you meet with Prince Loden,
Wear reflective
always
glasses. Like you. I get it.
That's the second trick. That also is a good one. No, but this is important. You need to listen.
Okay.
When you meet with the Ventru, you always go in pairs. And you always check each other. And when you're looking at them and when you're watching them, when he's looking at her, you're looking at him. When he's looking at him, you're looking at Loden, right? You make sure that you're watching to see if they're using their powers on your friends. That way, they can never get away with it. Well, that's what I was told. Seems to work for me. I don't know, but I wear these too. They'd be too scared to use the power, because if they know, somebody knows they've been doing it, they can't get away with it. It's not cool for the Ventru to be using their powers on average, everyday kindred citizens.
No, in fact, it's wrong.
That's what I would have said too.
I'm going to I'm gonna do another Dixon roll on
On Vincent. All right.
No, just a one.
Just one success. Oh, okay. Vincent,
I'll flip her this time.
10, 8, 8, 7, 6. All right, you flip her over and drop her on her back.
Ow. Why? I suck at this. When did
How
I
much have you
become
got?
so bad?
How much have you got in Brawl, by the way?
4.
4 points in Brawl.
Yeah, it's I'm not specialized in anything but claws, protein claws. So.
Right. So okay.
Yeah, it's not counted. So yeah,
fair enough.
I also have 5 in Dex.
So what the fuck is going on with you? It's not even any point in giving you XP for it because you're already ridiculously good at it.
I think maybe I'm off my game.
It could be that.
I don't know. I haven't really fought anyone in a while, and last time I did, it was with a bow.
Right.
And I'm feeling more in like the lovey-dovey sense. So.
Right. I think it's also that the dice are just being nice to Vincent tonight because Vincent,
is OP.
He's OP. Vincent is OP. He's well OP. Overpowered. Yeah. You dirty power gamer. Barrack
I'm gonna get myself a prince.
Next time you go introducing another character, Barry, they're going to be like a 13th generation ass wiper.
Haven't I already had ass wipers? Remember, I've come to this city with no shoes.
That's true. True that. Okay. So what do you guys do next? Okay, so you sleep on the boat, I guess, in these underwater pods that they have. Yeah. And the next night, they take you back to the shore.
Excellent.
If there's any other questions you have for Archon Theo Bell, you have this last moment, an opportunity before he waves goodbye.
Oh, okay. As a Bruja, like, what is your opinion on the Ventru and the whole, like, the fact that the Gangrel are being bullied by the Ventru? What's your opinion on that?
He looks at you for a long time and then he says, the Camarilla is a bunch of wolves drawn together for the point and sake of survival. If any of them wolves get sick or old or broken, then for the survival of the fittest, it may be that someone gotta get culled. Now, I don't think that the gangrel is the weak link. And I don't think none of the clans is a weak link, in fact. Some of them clans not getting the attention they deserve. But then they got their own problems. Clan Gangrel, they've always been an ally to the Bruhal. They always fought with us, and they always fight brave. They're great warriors, and we respect their spirit. Probably more than anybody, except maybe the Nosferatu. But that's for different reasons. We don't get along so well with the Ventru and the Toreador, Tremere. We don't get along with them at all. We try, we do our best. So I don't know, as far as I'm concerned, Gangrel's probably the closest thing we got to brothers in arms. You and the Nosferatu, what we like to call, perhaps, the not-so-beautiful clans.
We're the not so beautiful clans?
I don't know. Whatever you like. Compared to the Toreadors, anyhow.
That's true. That's their whole thing. If you take away that, what have they got?
What do they got? They ain't got nothing.
Hmm.
They got shit. So, I
Thank
don't know
you.
if that answers your question or not, but I tried.
That's good. Thank you.
Now, this is my phone number.
Thank you. I'll treasure it always. And
Now
put it in
get
my
the
phone.
fuck off my boat.
Okay, bye.
Well, I've got to ask you, Russell.
Yeah.
Have the order been on my back to become an Archon at all?
Yeah. I mean, any opportunity to gain power within the Camarilla that can be twisted and utilized by the Order of Mars is a beneficial
Spoiler.
aspect.
For Nyanga, he makes a phone call to Gustav.
Are we all gonna become part of the Mars? The Mars bars?
You don't know about the Mars bars.
I'm in.
You're in.
Yeah.
Okay.
go.
Well, I see. Okay. Well, there's the inner order and the outer order, and various layers beyond and within.
Mm.
All right. So you get back to Chicago. You get back to the hippie van first of all by the power station.
Yep.
And then you drive back down south to Chicago, and you're in the van together, driving by yourselves alone.
So that's when I ring Gustav in the hippie van.
All right.
While she's
And I start
driving.
singing.
You're going to
some...
bring Gustav in front of her.
I'm singing a song as well.
Yeah,
I don't know what
because
it
it's just
is,
going
it's
to
a
be a
happy
phone
one.
call.
Okay.
I won't give names.
So, sorry, Bells, you're singing, did you say?
Yeah, I'm singing to the song on the radio.
Okay.
Well,
what is the song on the radio?
Let's have a look.
Let's have a
Quintessential.
60s.
60s, 70s song. That sounds really boring. These are okay. Here we go. Hippie songs. Okay. Well, how about some of the Doors? This "Break On Through" one sounds good.
Right, break on through to the other side.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So that's playing. So you're singing
That's
that
a
in the
like
background.
real banger.
Break on through to the other side.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, Gustav answers the phone on the other side of the world, in a different time zone. Monsieur Meyer, how can I help you?
My lord.
You are in Chicago, yes?
Yes, I am. I am thinking that the scroll that you wanted me to accept in this case should be accepted if you are willing.
I
What is?
sense that you have a alternative plan.
I always have an alternative plan.
What has prompted your change of heart?
As I said, the gangrel here are basically powerless
I
against.
turn down the doors.
You do not wish to
against-
petition me, then. You need to petition Archon. Forgive me, out of game. You need to petition Justica Xavier.
Justica Xavier. Could you, with all due respect, my lord, do it for me?
I believe, Mr. Meyer, that the request will sound better coming from you directly. Coming from the Ventrue, he will be untrusting and will believe you to be a puppet of mine. He will
Then
not
he-
wish to have a puppet of the Ventrue as an Archon.
I turn down the music a lot and I turn on heightened senses.
Do you know where I can?
Because I have it.
Do you know where I can get in touch with Justica Xavier?
You will be able to contact him through Antheus of the old Wolfpack.
Thank you, my lord.
I do not have his number, I'm afraid. He changes it regularly.
I understand.
Very well. If you have any further requests, I will soon be going outside of my waking time zone. However, Carl will be awake for the next 6 hours whilst you are still out of the ground.
I will talk to Carl
Good night.
if I need anything. Thank you, my lord. Bells, Sweet.
Yes.
take me to Antheus
Um.
right
What
now,
do you? Hey,
please.
thank you. That's what we're looking for. Who's the guy with the really hot voice? It's so low. I like that.
Sorry. This is a very important moment.
Okay. Ring up Anthus. He's on my phone.
Okay. Hello? Belladonna. You
Hi,
calling
it's
me?
me.
You're lucky you caught me. I'm right between 2 meetings right now. What's going on?
Oh, we're gonna go see you wherever you are. I'm here with Vincent. He's a gangrel.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I don't know why we're going there, but I'd love to see you anyway.
Okay. Hold on. Do you want to meet me at the cave then?
Sure. Let's go to the cave.
All right, I'll meet you there in about 45 minutes, okay?
Yep.
All right. And you do.
We're probably gonna be late. That's fine.
Yeah, you're probably late. You're like another 45 minutes late after that.
Oh my god.
And eventually
It's
you
like
get
that
there.
though.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
get to the cave, pull up behind the place because you've got the back door key, right, Bella?
Yep.
Now, Vincent, you've been to the cave before, but you've never been through the back door. And you know Horace Turnbull. You've met him several times, but you've never been in through the back door in all these years. So you're surprised to go in and go into an office, which seems to be all about, well, I don't know, Belladonna, did you tell him anything about it? Or
Oh, we are Minerva Shield, and we're trying to like hunt Sabat and stuff, but let's be honest, we're not very good at it. We're trying, okay? It's hard when there's so much things to do, like, looking after the gangrel and all that.
He just smiles. He
Um,
knows what it's like to do hard things.
aw. I haven't even had a chance to talk to Yar yet. I say under my breath. Really need to say sorry to him. But we've been so busy. Anyway.
you get a knock on the door of the office.
Hello?
Anthony's is there, yeah.
Come on in.
Jackie's standing behind him.
Jackie, come here.
He gives you a hug. Hey, you guys took for fucking ever, man. What the hell?
He was out quite a way, Theo Bell. We had to chat to him.
Yo, you met Theo.
Yeah,
What's he like? I've never met Theobald.
he is amazing. Like he
Yeah?
just understood us.
Yeah? Like he
Like
speaks English? Is that what you're saying?
oh yeah. I asked him what his opinion of like the whole Gangrel venture thing was, and he said that like the Bruges pretty much have the Gangrels back, which is awesome.
Well, that's fucking great to know. Okay, so what's going to happen? Is he
Oh,
going to help us
also,
take down the fucking prince or what? What's going
he's
on?
he's going to have a look into the warehouse thing, or they're gonna scope it out, and then make a decision after that,
Okay.
which is awesome.
All right. So
This is Vincent.
they're going to scope out the warehouse, says Antius.
Yes, and when they go in, if they go in, they'll take us.
Okay. Does das means us, like us too, everyone?
No idea.
No idea.
Maybe.
Well, I guess
Maybe.
we cross that bridge when we get to it, right?
Exactly.
So the next thing that you need to do is like basically just be prepared for that when it's going to happen. Be ready to go anytime because those guys don't fuck around, you know. They could be in there already by now.
Okay. Well, I don't know. They're so exciting. Okay, but yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Anyway, this is Vincent. Vincent wanted to talk to you.
Oh, well, yes, sorry. My name is Antius. Forgive me. I you can call me that. You're Vincent.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Envis.
I used to be the right-hand man of the Archon Tyrus. Actually, you know, you seem familiar. Did I meet you at the Succubus Club one time with Tyrus?
A long time ago, yes.
I remember that. Tyrus didn't really like you.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
That's weird.
So anyhow, what's up?
I understand you have the number of the Justica for the Gangrel.
You're
I
looking
would like to have it, please, if possible.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, sure. He takes out his phone. He's not going to be awake right now.
No,
Can I give you the number? Here you go.
Yes, please.
Do you have some paper here? Do you mind if I write on this?
No.
He writes
No.
some,
Yeah,
writes
you
it
can
the
write
note.
on that letter from the Sabbat. That's fine.
He writes this extended phone number out for you. There you go.
Yeah.
These are the contact details for Justica Xavier. Obviously, if this falls into the wrong hands, I have to kill you. I'm just kidding. I probably couldn't kill you anyway.
Oh, I'm sure you could.
Good luck.
Thank
Look, thing you're gonna call Xavier, you probably should know that he's probably not gonna answer the phone. He's probably gonna want you to visit him, and he's probably gonna make you travel.
All right.
Honestly, between you and me, he's a pain in the ass to deal with.
I imagine so. He's a Gangrel. We can be painful sometimes.
He's
Hey.
traditional and he's stuck in his ways, and I think he's still living in the fucking 70s, but hey, whatever. He looks over at Bells. You would probably get along with him.
Xavier's.
He sounds amazing.
You think everybody sounds amazing.
If I ever get to meet him, there's like a coat that I have in my wardrobe that belonged to a boyfriend I used to date, and I think he could have it if he's from that time. I think he'd love it.
Oh, no, he's not from that time. He
Oh.
just hasn't left that time yet.
Oh, okay. Well, I think he'd love it. Anyway, I'll remember. No, I
Does-
probably won't.
He does pick up fashion just real slow, you know, like every couple of decades. Okay. Well, if that's everything, do you need anything else from us?
No, thank you. Most
Okay.
appreciative.
Well, look, we're going to go and maybe do some planning for what happens if they call a strike. You know, like a hit.
I wouldn't mind being a part of that.
Sure. Okay. Well, you want to come with me? We can talk about it.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he says, I've got some friends up in the bar if you want to meet them.
I would be honored.
Okay. Bells, do you come as well, or do you stay here?
I will go. I'm gonna hold Jackie's hand.
Okay. Jackie looks at you, and Jackie does not blush. With a 10 and a 9 and a 7, he is extremely cool, like a cucumber.
Excellent.
You go out into the bar, and Antheus, first of all, he nods to Horace Turnbull, who is playing chess with some hairy-looking biker, and that biker is getting his ass smashed by Horace right now.
In chess?
He's in chess. He's got right now he's got his king and he's got 2 pawns left, and Horace takes one of those pawns and he's just got him backed right up in the corner, and he just smashes him in the corner of the board. And this guy gives up, and he's like, they cheer and what have you, and you realize that you're surrounded by a whole bunch of bikers. There's a whole bunch of bikers in here, and if you make a perception and streetwise check, you might realize other things too, or not. But Vincent, I guess I can make a check for you.
Just the one.
No, Vincent, you do not know anything except that they are gangsters and bikers. 1 success for you. Similarly, you don't realize anything else either. In any case, Jackie says to you guys, so these guys are like from 3 or 4 different gangs. Okay, they're all working together. They've come together for Antheus because Antheus is really good at talking to these guys. Terrace couldn't get these guys to come together. Can you believe that?
Wow.
They were just fighting. Antheus is really good at talking to them. So
that's amazing.
We got these guys are like some of the top guys from these 3 different gangs, but they've got more people. There's hundreds of gangs of these bikers. We can pull them if we have to. Now the question is, Antheus turns around and goes, Jackie, shut up. Let me do the talking, okay? Let's just bring everybody over here. And he brings over the leaders of the 3 gangs, and you guys and Horace over to a booth. And some of the other gangsters just block the way so nobody can get in, just to make it difficult for any strangers to happen past. And Antheus says, okay, I want to introduce you all to my friend here. This is Belladonna. This here is my new friend, Vincent. Do you have a name, Vincent? Is it Vincent something?
Vincent Meyer.
Mr. Meyer. Okay, so this is Mr. Meyer. This is Belladonna. And these are... And he names off a bunch of human gangsters, bikers and stuff. And he explains to them that you guys are to be looked after and respected. The big question of this discussion, basically, because I'm a little bit shortcutting it, do they want to, or do you want them to, summon all of their gangs now? Or do you want them to wait for a call? Now, the sooner you call, the more gangsters you'll get. And they reckon that the last time Terrace did that, he called out across the nation. Hundreds of gangsters from all over, like biker gangs, came from all over the country, and even Canada and some from Mexico.
But the problem would be that we might get caught. Is that... Well, caught unprepared? Is that what the issue would be?
Well, what we want to make sure is that when we get asked to do something, we have enough people to do it.
Right.
But if we call them all here now and then nothing happens, they're slowly going to fuck off and get bored, and they're going to go home and they're going to lose interest.
So we need to make sure that if they come here, then we've got to make sure they stay. We've got a plan. And
right. I mean, we can help a little bit, says Jackie, because we can have some kind of party or something. We can make it last for days. We could keep them here for days if we got something to do. If we have a festival or something to make it exciting for them to come here and a reason to stay, opportunities to make money or something like that. I don't know. Fuck. Can you think of anything? Vincent, I'm gonna make a wits check. 10 and a 9 and a 7, and a 7. Vincent, it does occur to you that some kind of tournament might be a thing.
What about a bike tournament?
What do
Like
you
a
mean?
race? Or
That in real life they have these big bike meetings, giant bike meetings, and one of
Right.
those.
Yeah, for sure. Like a bike
Yeah.
meeting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure,
Big
that's exactly
bike
what we're
meeting.
talking about.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, we could have a whole bunch of different events at this meeting. What about that?
Yes. Be a
We need
great
people
idea.
to. Okay, so we need people to organize this shit because I don't think any of us want to get bogged down in organizing a biker meeting, do we?
no.
No, we
Right.
need other
I couldn't
people
do
to
it.
do it. What we're
Right.
doing, what we're doing.
So you designate the leaders of these bike gangs to organize the biker meeting.
Yeah.
All right. And if you've got any ideas for it, you can just throw them at me, and we'll say that they get filtered down to the right people.
Okay.
Okay.
You
All
can make
right.
it a convention as well.
Right.
Yeah. Everything to do with bikes, the new models of bikes, the biker girls, biker costumes, biker, biker
The,
competitions.
the thing that comes up as the obstacle to all of this is why hasn't it been on the calendar for longer? And you want a big thing, it's going to be hard to call out from nowhere. What are we going to use to draw people together? And they suggest, well, what about a funeral? What about
For
we have
like
an actual
tourists or
for Terrace, possibly for Terrace, but probably Terrace. Terrace seems like the obvious person.
Yes.
Everybody knew him.
Yeah. Even Vincent.
we have his ashes as well. We were gonna scatter them, but we never ended up having the time, so we could do that.
All right.
Yeah.
Makes sense. All right.
This is great. This works.
Very good. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, everybody good with that?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, then. Well, I guess that's our meeting adjourned. Yeah. Okay.
Lovely to meet you guys.
They all shake your hands and, get friendly, as it were. What's that, Barry?
Vincent pulls Jackie aside.
What is it?
My hand's still in
I've,
his. Sorry.
Got another idea.
I'll let go.
Some of the motels and hotels,
Yeah.
let's make them around the area where Inyanga lives or members of the team live, if you know what I mean.
We need to choose a place for this location, says Antheus.
Yeah.
And I think, like the motels and hotels and stuff, they need to be local to the people that we need.
Yeah.
Do you want to bring it too close to Anyanga? We don't want to draw attention to her.
No, but
Speedway,
what I mean is, I'm not explaining myself well. Do forgive me. We need to have a certain force. If, say, Inyanga gets attacked, then we can call a bunch of people to come and defend her.
Are you concerned about her safety?
I am.
Why is
Seems
that?
like a lot of people are.
From what I hear about this Prince Loden, he's ruthless. If he's that ruthless, and if he's picking on you right in front of your faces, I don't think he'll stop at that. That is my instinct on the matter.
I see.
And he especially thinks you're a weaker force now. Now, if I was him, I'd strike you now.
Well, as soon as he hears about this funeral, he's going to be all over that. That's going to be a massacre.
You can believe it. But then, hopefully,
We have to use this as bait.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Jackie's like, you know what we need? We need cameras.
Correct. I know nothing about cameras. Do you know anybody who could?
I don't know, but we need to set this up somewhere where there's a lot of cameras,
Yeah,
where we have access to those cameras and not him.
exactly.
What about we have the rally in Gary?
Sounds good to me. I have I'm about to buy a pretty big gym.
Well, there's gonna need more than a gym, my friend, because there's gonna be a lot of people.
I know you're going to need more than a gym, but it's a place to start.
We could center this at. I've got a crazy idea. The Bros Garden.
Are we gonna tell Juggler?
Of course.
Juggler?
Well, we would have to tell Juggler, otherwise we would never get away with it. But you know what? His people could help us for this.
Yes.
That's true. I'm sure he'd be on our side.
And if I miss my guess, Loden will be even itchier to try and get all his eggs in one basket.
Right. Okay, I believe you. Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right. But first I have to get me some authority.
How do you propose to do that? Oh, you want the favor of Justicar Xavier, I see. I understand.
Yes.
Well, good luck.
Thank you. I'm going to need it.
He looks you up and down for a minute. He goes, it'll be interesting working with you.
I'm sure the same goes for you.
All right.
Oh, and while we're having the rally,
Yeah.
it might be a good time for our friend to concentrate on the warehouse.
Well, yeah, because I think the whole idea was that we were going to have this rally as a kind of distraction for that. And also, if we need to send forces quickly to help with something, we will have the forces available to us.
Yes, yes.
Right? That's the point.
That is the whole point.
Okay.
That is what I'm thinking. Exactly. It's good to know we're all on the same page.
All right. Well, if that's everything, we got to get things underway. I got people to call. You got things to do. Off we go.
Okay.
All right.
Bye, Jackie. I kiss him on the cheek.
He's like, he says to you, "Hey, I got a question. I don't know, Bella.
What?
You guys broke up, right?
Yeah?
I don't know what to think, because like Brandy's like my siren shit.
Yeah.
And you know, I kind of really like you,
Oh.
but I'm scared that if we get too friendly, Brandy might get upset, you know, because like,
But you're my friend. Like,
yeah,
why would that matter?
he could get jealous.
Oh, okay. I'll stop kissing you on the cheek then, right?
I don't know. He's not around. It's not like he's standing over my shoulder or something. It's just like my conscience.
Yeah. I understand.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Is he
maybe
doing okay? Like,
I
have you
don't
seen
know.
him?
I haven't seen him. He pissed off like a week ago. I haven't seen him, or a few nights back.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good luck. See you soon.
I suppose now would be a good time to mention that somebody tried to kill me.
Who do you say that to?
You know,
Antheus?
Antheus, yeah.
He turns around to you. Somebody tried to kill you?
But
Really?
the thing is, they tried to kill me with normal bullets.
So that didn't work, I take it.
No.
Because you're standing here in front of us.
Right, absolutely. But
Wasn't
that
a
seems
warning or what?
Unless they were trying to get me to use my abilities.
They might not have even known it's you. This is Chicago. It's pretty nuts here.
That's true. Sometimes crazy shit happens here, man. You don't know. What kind of circumstances was this?
I was just riding my bike.
Oh yeah, they just attacked you.
I have to get a new bike.
You don't happen to got a plate or something like that?
Do I remember a plate?
Do you remember a plate? Yes, you do. With
Okay.
3 9s and an 8, you do.
The plate was.
Yep.
Da, 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 da.
Okay, he goes, Jackie, write down this number. Now get somebody to run it through the cops. I want to know whose plate that is. Jackie's like, oh, for fuck's sake, sure. Where is Sledge anyway? What is he doing? Sledge has decided he's on hiatus. He's fucking retiring, okay? He's gone home back to his mansion, to his parents' house, okay? He doesn't want to work with us anymore. He's having a sad. Jackie's like, can we stop over at his place sometime and fix this shit? Because this is bullshit. This whole fucking Wolfpack thing is falling apart now, and I'm getting sick of it. Antius is like, I don't know what to tell you, Jackie. We got to do our job. We just got to keep doing it. I don't give a damn about the wolf pack or the name of the pack or who's in the pack or who's the Archon or who the fuck what. We've got a job to do. There's things that need to be done. We'll get them done. That's all that matters. Now forget your fucking job, Jackie, and do it. Jackie's chastised, goes off and does his job.
Basically, are you telling me you'd work for an Archon?
Who are you saying that to? Antius or Jackie?
Antius.
He says, well, we're trying to contact Theobald for such a thing. Alternatively, I suppose one of us could possibly become an Archon. Who knows whether they would allow one of us to graduate so highly in their eyes.
You would appear to have the talent.
Who knows? Well, yeah, I don't know. We definitely need an Archon down here, and we need a gangrel. And he looks at you and he says, I don't suppose you have that capacity.
You never know.
Well, you're talking to Xavier. Well, you should ask him if you're not already.
All right. Take care.
All right. You split up. Go your various ways. Out of game. What is our finish time tonight? 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go 10. I'm actually enjoying myself. I shouldn't be enjoying myself so much.
What? Crazy.
How dare you?
All right, he's going to make a phone call to Xavier because Xavier could be anywhere in the world. He could be in a part of the world that,
Okay, you make the phone call, and somebody answers the phone. You just hear the sniffing sound.
Hello?
Who's there?
I would like to. This is Vincent Meyer speaking.
I do not know you, Mr. Meyer. What do you want?
I am applying for the job.
We don't have any jobs available. Go away. Click.
He rings up again.
What do you want?
Archon.
I am not an Archon. I am a retainer.
I want to speak to Xavier, please. Lord Xavier. Justica Xavier.
You hear the phone get passed around for a second and clickety-clack as it gets shifted. And then you hear, this is Justica Xavier. To whom do I speak?
Justica Xavier, my lord. I am Vincent Meyer.
Continue.
It has come to my attention that perhaps in the new world there is need of an Archon for the gangrel.
Why have you not come to me through the correct channels? How did you get this number?
It is an emergency. Just an emergency for our kind.
Emergency.
This is the only reason I am doing this. The Ventru seem to be abusing their powers.
Where are you calling from?
Chicago, my lord.
Get to the old world quickly. I will meet with you.
Which part of the old world, my lord?
I will meet you in the south of France.
As you wish, my lord.
He passes his phone back to the heavy breathing man, who gives you a time and an address to meet at in a small town in a place in the south of France.
He takes it all in, and he must have got there somehow, so he knows how to leave there, obviously.
You came here via the airport through Tyler.
Yeah, I go and see Tyler and tell her I need a flight to Paris as soon as possible.
All right. Well, Tyler helps you organize your trip. Can you just talk for a minute so I can check I've got sound?
Hello.
That's good, thank you. Just checking.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, so you organize the trip through Tyler, and you head off that night?
Yes.
Yeah.
I tell Bells to tell Inyanga that I've got important business, but I will be back as soon as possible.
So you're not going to take anyone with you? You don't want to take Bells for a trip to Europe?
I ask her.
Inyanga suggests that you could.
Would you like to come to Europe? Quick now, we've only got a little while to decide.
Sure.
Does she know why?
Yeah, I don't know why.
I am going to see the Justica of the Gangrel. No, not Justica was right.
Yes.
Justica of the Gangrel.
I guess the issue I have with going is the fact that, that's one less gangrel here. What if shit happens?
Will you be able to stop it by yourself?
I will at least be here to have tried.
All right. I understand. But the offer is always there. Hopefully when I come back, I'll be an alcohol.
Okay.
All right? Giving Younger my love.
Okay. Goodbye. Have a nice trip.
All right. Vincent, you fly to the old world. You're on a plane for a long time and in a box. You probably have to put yourself to sleep for a while. Meanwhile, Belladonna, what are you doing?
I'm going to go back to the High Priestess. Actually, no, I'm gonna go to Nyanga's. I'm gonna let her know about Vincent. I'm gonna take Zora with me, and we're gonna go back to the High Priestess. And I'm going to start putting plants into little pots and stuff. And there's an aloe vera plant that I want to write on it. Every day I am learning to grow. And then I'm okay, I think this will be perfect, and a perfect apology to Yaryan about the phone call I made to him a couple of nights ago. What do you think, Zora? Is this good?
I don't know. I'm not sure. What did you say exactly?
I kind of asked him out, and I asked him out over the phone, and like I'm not used to the whole phone thing. I don't think he really appreciated it.
Right. So do you wanna ask him out? Is that what you're trying to do?
Well, I tried.
Why don't you just ask him?
What do you mean?
Well,
What?
do you got an idea about where you want to go?
Mm,
I mean, do you have to go out even? I mean, is he that kind of guy for that? I mean, he's not like a modern guy, is he?
no, he's not. He's not a modern guy.
Maybe he doesn't want to go to the movies then. Maybe he wants to stay at home and, I don't know, weave baskets or something. Fuck, I don't know. What is he into?
Well, he helped me make mandalas, and he helped me paint rocks, and he's
Okay.
open to everything. He's a great
So
guy.
you're already doing things together. So what you're looking for something a little bit more romantic, is that what?
I think so.
So
Yeah.
what do you think's gonna romance this guy?
Um, I kind of think like a camping trip, being outdoors.
Outdoors, right?
But if I go outdoors, I'm definitely dropping you off in Yonkers. You're
Okay,
staying with her.
you don't want me to stay here by myself, okay,
Of
fine.
course not. Manil's
Okay.
not here anymore.
Yeah, who was that guy anyway? He seemed really important.
He is very important,
Right. Okay.
especially to me.
Understandable.
Yeah. Okay. Should if I call him, he's just gonna be very disappointed in me again. I
Why?
think. I think that maybe I shouldn't ask him over the phone.
Well, do you know
I guess
where
this
he
is the only
is?
way.
For God's sake, call him, girl. Call him.
Who are you?
I'm
Peter?
still here. I'm still here. Chase is still
This
here.
is Chase.
Yeah.
Okay, well, in that case, Chase, you can look up to Zora, okay? I'm gonna go make a phone call.
Okay.
All right, so Zora and Chase spend time together.
Dora, I figured out the phone thing. You're right. It's easy.
Oh?
Yeah.
Which part is easy?
The part where you push the button like this and then, hello, you get the person on the other end.
Right, yeah, that's pretty easy, isn't it? Once you figure that out.
Yeah.
She nods and walks off. All right.
As
Does
long as
nobody appreciate
long as
my
you're there.
phone skills?
He's talking to yourself by the fountain while Bells is making another phone call.
Yeah, I'm asking myself why nobody appreciates my phone skills. I mean, and I look at the statue that's on the fountain and I go, I really think people should appreciate my phone skills, don't you? Oh, what do you got to say about it anyway?
Bells, your phone is ringing. Well, it's not ringing. You're ringing. It's
Yeah.
the phone. The
I'm
line-
nervous.
the
I'm
line is
incredibly
ringing.
nervous.
And finally, hello,
Hello.
It's Belladonna. It's nice to
Yeah.
hear from you again.
It's nice to hear from you, Yarian. I am so sorry about the other night.
What happened the other night?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
What are you
okay.
talking about? Are you okay?
Nothing. Yeah, I'm fine.
Everybody's
Slightly.
good?
I think so.
Have you heard anything from our friend? He's good too.
He's staying elsewhere.
Yeah, I know. I took him.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
that's
just
good.
thought maybe you had heard from him because I left him since then. And I was wondering if you had heard from him because that might have been why you were calling.
No.
No? Okay.
I was wondering if you wanted to take a walk around the ranch with me.
Yeah, sure. Is there something wrong?
No, I just would like to spend some time with you. I also have a gift for you and the tribe.
You got a gift from me?
And the tribe. Yeah.
And the tribe.
They're just like little potted plants. And there's one particularly for you. It's an aloe vera.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. You want me to come and get these things?
Um, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
And then we can go to the ranch and we'll go for a walk. It's a beautiful night tonight. Yeah, the
All
moon's
right.
out and
Okay. So Yan comes over, and you guys travel to the ranch.
yep. Where are we gonna put these?
He's sitting in the front of your van when you're driving, I'm guessing.
Okay, sweet. That sounds good.
He's got your pot plants in his knee in a
Oh.
box.
Yeah, look, there's a little cactus there. Oh, I'm sorry, I should
Did you know that you can give
I'm
these things
driving.
your blood?
What?
Yeah, you can ghoul
What?
plants.
What?
You never knew that?
No?
You want to make a ghoul cactus, man? That's fuck off.
Is it like an immediate thing? What happens?
Well, it makes them grow fast. They get strong. They don't need so much food, sunlight, all of that shit.
This
Yeah.
entire time I could be feeding my plants.
Yeah, but you would use a lot of blood if you do that to all of them.
That's true.
You can't afford to do that. You could put a little bit in the mix.
It's a good idea. Thank
Yeah.
you.
No problem.
I had no idea.
They'll grow really well if you do that. And also,
Ah.
but they sometimes, depending, some of them can attract some strange insects from time to time. Yeah, depends. Usually it's okay. Anyway,
Okay.
let's go.
I had no idea.
Okay, so you get to the park.
To the ranch.
Yep.
Yep. And we'll park.
Bouncing along.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you like this place, huh?
This is the Gangrel Ranch.
Right.
It's hard not to like it.
He smiles.
It's where my family is. And I haven't told anyone this, but I think I can trust you.
Mm-hmm.
Doyle is my sire.
Doyle is your sire? Okay.
He saved me from being dead and buried by a pervert in the 70s.
Okay.
So yeah. Truly appreciate him. And yeah. No, don't think anything
bad about him?
Anything bad about him. Yeah. He's a real sweetheart.
I never did think anything bad of that fellow. He seemed like one of the most genuine vampires in the city. No,
I agree.
hard to find genuine vampires.
And if we see him, I've got to give him these, which is like I just like bring up like earmuffs because I promised him I would bring him. I promised him I would bring him earmuffs because when he goes into the earth, worms pop into his ears, and then he has to like dig them out.
He told you that?
Yeah.
Wow. Does it happen to you as well?
I kind of have a lot of hair. I often find bugs in my hair, but it's fine.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, you sleep in the earth too, right?
I do.
So
maybe the bourgeois earth melt is just better than the gangrel one. We don't get worms in our ears when we go in
what?
the ground. No, never
what?
happened
How?
to me. I don't know. I couldn't tell you why.
You know what? I don't know what it is about you, but I think the whole world seems to work around you.
That's not true. No,
and how come I was like, I woke up moist the other day where you were like, perfect. You were perfect. I feel like the rain targets me.
Practice, that's all it is, practice. And also I walk in harmony with the earth and with the rain and with the spirits.
Do you see spirits? Do you? You
don't need to see them with your eyes, okay?
You feel them, like empathic, right?
Of course. Our ancestors are here, everything, always around us.
That's why I was never sad that my parents had died because they were always there and I felt them.
That's good for you.
Yeah. I thought I was the only one.
You're not the only one. Don't worry. And
Should we go for a walk? We're just
yeah.
hanging out here.
So you
Let's go
guys
for a
start
walk.
walking off into the forest,
Hmm.
out and around the Andalusian ranch.
And if I may be so bold, I'd like to hold his hand.
Just holding all the characters' hands. That's
Oh yeah,
hilarious.
well.
Sure. Does he withdraw?
I doubt it. Yeah. You won't have a chance.
Doesn't have a chance.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a charisma and what's this? Charisma and Dex and charisma. No.
I wish it was Dix.
Right.
My charisma is so shit.
Your charisma's not shit. It's just not
It is.
amazing.
Yeah, okay, that's
Charisma
true.
And
Firearms.
firearm.
Brawl. For sure, brawl.
Okay, charisma and empathy.
Okay.
Charisma and martial arts.
Right. Brawl.
Ah, 4 successes.
4 successes. Okay.
Probably the best roll of the night.
All right. You take his hand and he looks down at you, because he's tall.
Mm.
He says, "You didn't just bring me here for a walk, did you?" And he grasps your hand.
Oh.
Lucky Chase wasn't there. He'd say this guy's thick.
Are you kidding me? Chase is probably here. He loves the ranch and
That's true.
drama.
Actually, Chase probably is fucking here. He's all over the place, obfuscating around, sneaking about in the woods, just talking to Doyle every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, Belle's just like looks at him.
You didn't just bring me here to talk, did you? And he kisses you.
Aww. And Belle's just like internally squeezed and
Right.
maintains her composure and like kisses him back.
All right. And fade to black.
Oh, they're fading to black, are they?
Well, I don't know. Are they fading to black? Are this just a
I like that. Yeah. I guess so, but she is like very much not going to come up with the idea of feeding like drinking from each other.
Right.
It's going to be like a nice like sensual spiritual time instead of the craziness that went on with Randy.
Right.
So,
Well,
yeah.
that makes sense, and it is slower. You are already bloodbound to his sire,
That's true.
so sharing blood with him is it's actually quite permissible in this case. But
I think she's a little bit like
she's just standoffish about it after the last.
yeah, I've already done that.
Yeah, fair call.
And that didn't work out well. I think she wants to find out about him before that happens. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, she will learn a few things about Yayan. For example, let me have a look. Let's see. Yayan.
Excellent. I opened up new options for dialogue.
Yes.
I'm very excited. Very excited.
So sometimes the tribe calls him Shining Deer, by the way.
Shining Deer. Should I call you that?
Sure, you can call me that if you want, or you can just call me Yuryan. I don't mind. He was a medicine man for his people. The Pale Wolf is what he calls Menelius. And Menelius has been his teacher for a long time.
He's known Chicago for ages.
Yep. So running. Yep.
After having a great night together,
yeah,
she'll ask him, like, are you comfortable with the fact that I'm still you know. I have Randy out there who's probably going to get jealous if he finds out. The only feelings I have for him are concern. I don't see him as I don't love him like that anymore. If I ever did.
Well, I can't say I am sure what to say about that. I don't know him very well. I think I met him once, right?
I think so. You shot him.
So, I don't know. He seemed to me like he was kind of a bit of a toxic little fuck, actually. I think maybe he needs to stay away from you for a while.
I think so.
So, you come to the right place. You want to keep him away, I can help you there.
Thank you. And I just give him a kiss again.
He kisses you back. Right. Oh my God, Yayan's stats. Jesus, my God, his appearance. His appearance is 7.
Yep, very handsome.
Fuck.
Super handsome. Teach me how to be pretty.
Wow.
He also has some other ridiculous stats too, like stamina 5.
Nice, that was fun.
You find out all about overnight. But he does have very high perception, intelligence, and wits, as well as conscience. His conscience is extremely high.
That's good.
So are his disciplines. Oh my fucking God. Okay, yep.
Broke.
And
I'm glad I
Yayan's
sided up with the OP guy.
Yayan's blood is 6th generation for your info.
Oh, so if we did share.
Yeah, if you did share blood, it would be.
It's gonna be good.
Fuck off.
The good stuff.
So Manil is not his sire. That's the Pale Wolf. His sire was someone else called. One moment, please. Where's his sire? It should be right here. Well, I'll tell you when I figured it out. I had it here before. I thought it. Anyway, I'll get back to you about that.
Okay.
So, what else goes on? What else happens? Who has things to do?
Probably Mercy.
Yeah. Let's just quickly ask Barry, just for a quick see where you're going.
All your characters.
All your characters. One of them is a torpor, so there's. Oh no, he's not. He's out of torpor now.
Yeah.
Okay, back to 3 characters.
He's on his way. He got Vincenzi, rung up Vincenzi, and he wants to go to the ranch.
Okay, this is Chase.
I knew it.
Yeah, just for a riding lesson, of
for his
course.
3rd riding lesson. Riding lesson number 3.
I also got a riding lesson.
Yeah.
Oh, bareback.
Yeah.
Broke back.
I didn't want to know.
Okay.
Yep.
And if you told him, he would be going, I didn't want to know, I didn't hear that. La, 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 la.
La, 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 la. Okay. I don't know. There's a lot of chance that you guys are actually going to come across each other.
Yeah, we're probably like.
Maybe the next night you will quickly come across each other, though.
Yeah. No. I have to have my riding lesson. It's important to learn.
Right. And so you're riding around with Rosa, and she's riding quite close to you, quite slowly, just talking, telling you about stuff. She opens up a bit about her life.
Yeah.
You find out that the biggest, sort of most exciting thing she ever did was she broke into the Chicago Zoo and let all the animals out.
That is cool.
She says she wants to do it again, but this time she wants to feed them all blood first.
No offense, Rosa, but you should have been a Malkavian.
She's like, no, this is about animal conservation. This isn't madness. I want to help these animals. They've got to get out of there. They can't keep them in captivity like that. It's wrong.
The
We have
only
to change
problem,
people's ideas about things. I mean, have you seen the way they keep these fucking chickens now to for eggs? I
oh,
mean, I
that's
don't.
disgusting. That's disgusting.
Right now, pigs, and let's not even begin about dairy farming.
What about what's your feeling on letting the chickens be free in a
Sure.
literal, yeah.
I think that on between you and me, I mean, it's definitely better than to have the free range, but
Yeah,
I think that the time is coming for humans to get away from these kinds of ways of
barbaric,
barbaric ways.
Yes, yeah.
Exactly. That's right.
I get you on that one.
And
Yeah,
so they're talking about all of this stuff.
but the trouble is, if you free all the animals, they're not used to living out there. They're used to being fed 24/7.
Well, they're probably going to capture them again within 24 hours, I'm sure, but I just want to make sure that they think about it. People need to think about it.
There will come a time, I'm sure, when you should release the animals, and we'll know that time. I'll help you do it.
She looks at you. You have another plan in mind, don't you, Chase? What are you up to?
Well, I've got a few ideas floating around in my head, but I have to share them with Bells, and then I'll share them with you.
You're not going to tell me first?
Oh no, you. The little you know, the better it may be for you, because it may not please a lot of people.
Okay. Well, that makes some amount of sense.
Yeah.
But I kind of think you should tell me.
Oh, just looking at me with those eyes, you almost compel me to tell you.
Almost, but not quite.
Well, it's not a fully. I haven't thought it all through yet. There's
What?
like me and 4 other people that are thinking this out in my head.
Okay.
I know that sounds a bit weird, but it's like that in my head.
All right.
That's why I don't have relationships with anybody, because who's gonna want somebody with 4 things in his head?
4 things in their head?
Yeah.
What things are in your head?
I have 4 ideas in my head going at any one time.
That's the same as everyone, don't you think?
No, not when you actually have people in there talking to you as well.
Oh, you hear voices?
I wouldn't admit this to anybody, but yeah, I hear voices.
Is that because of your blood?
I think it is.
Did you hear voices before you were a vampire?
Oh no.
So it was the curse that made it like that.
Well, the curse. I had thoughts of these old friends of mine in my head originally after the war. But when I got the curse, it got louder and worse. If you know what I mean.
Right.
A woman like you wouldn't have liked me in those days.
Who knows? We're different people from who we ever were before. Every day we get up, we're different people.
I must say, you're one of the most understanding and people I've ever met.
She laughs. She says, yeah, I don't think anybody else would agree with you.
Oh, then they can't know you that well.
They don't know me that well. I don't let them.
Why not?
I don't know.
Surely someone like Bells, you can trust beyond belief.
Yeah, Bells is okay. Bells and I get on pretty well. But even then, she's like a sister to me. And I don't know, I feel like she takes me for granted.
Oh, come on. I've known Belle for a while, and well, you know, she's kind of got a lot on her plate.
Yeah, I get it. But I get the one, I'm the one that is left to look after Doyle endlessly from day to day, night to night. You guys come and you visit and you say hello and you hang out and you go and see Doyle and he's really cute and everybody cries and then you all fuck off and I'm left here looking after Doyle for another 6 months.
I can understand that. But, you know, I could come here more often if you'd let me and help you.
She looks over at you. It's pretty strange riding around in these places with a Malkavian, I have to say. I don't think I've ever done that before.
It's pretty strange me riding around with a beautiful woman.
She looks away.
You don't need to look away. It's true, ain't it?
She stops the horse and she backs up a little bit. She says, I've been thinking a lot about that. I've been a vampire for a while now, and I don't really see myself as a woman so much as a person.
All right. Fair enough. I'm sorry I used the wrong word. I'm not very good at talking to...
It's not your fault. I know who you are. I know what you like. I know men. I know vampires. I know the patriarchy and all of that. But, I mean, I like you as a person, as a vampire, as an individual. Outside of your gender, outside of your whatever,
Yeah, I understand.
Maybe you think I'm pretty or something because of the fact that I am stuck with this physical body that I've had for the last so many years.
No,
now.
I'm not talking about the physical body, pretty. Although you are to me.
Thanks.
I'm talking about, I like your personality. You wouldn't believe this, but not many people talk to me. Not many people have the heart to talk to me.
Well, they have to get, a word in edgewise past all of the other 4 personalities to talk to you,
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah, do you want to sit down here for a while?
Oh, yeah. It's lovely out here. The stars.
I've got this blanket here, and I have some binoculars too.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So they sit there sharing the binoculars.
Yeah.
Back and forth, sitting on a blanket in the woods.
Yeah.
Looking for animals, and then it's the moon, and then it's the stars.
Yeah.
Yaryan and Belle's having sex.
Meanwhile, what the fuck is that? What are the chances? Actually, I mean, the chances are very, very low, to be fair.
I don't know what the difficulty is.
The difficulty there has to be a chance, right? There's got to be a chance that they, with their binoculars, they're riding around. There's got to be a chance. Okay. Let's use your character sheet, Barry. This is Chase. Chase, you are, being a Malkavian, you have like heightened senses and shit too. So you.
Oh dear.
Heightened senses and all specs or perception. Let's just go with perception and alertness.
Dang.
4 successes. Okay. Chase, you look into the binoculars and there's something going on over there. You don't know who or what, but you can see some figures tumbling in the woods.
Fell over.
I that's literally how he's feeling at the moment, because he can't figure out whether they're animals or actual people. Hang on.
That you think they're people?
They're people.
4
Well,
successes.
if they're tumbling around in the woods, I'll leave them to it.
Leave them to it. Okay.
Yeah,
It's a
I'll
good
leave
choice.
them to it.
Okay.
You were curious for a second, weren't you?
Bells, do you want to make a perception alertness check?
Sure.
You don't have
Ooh,
binoculars though, so
if you have heightened senses, would that like help like with
Knows
sex
the
and
difference.
stuff?
Fuck yeah. Why
Oh,
wouldn't?
well then yeah.
Right.
God, this is so silly. She was definitely though.
All right.
4.
4 successes. Okay. Well, similarly, there is somebody else sitting over the other side of this valley, on the other side of this little stream of water, behind some trees, up on the hill. They've got a blanket. They're having like a picnic or something. You can barely see who they are. A couple of horses tied up behind there. They look like, it looks like Rosa and somebody.
Just crouched down. Actually, Bells doesn't care. she has never been a person that cared about this. So
Right. So she's just
yeah,
gonna
as
go
long as
hard.
she's in the moment, that's
Okay.
fine. Yeah.
All right.
I hope they enjoy it.
Fair enough.
Fun.
Rosa figures out what's going on, and she grabs your hand, Chase, and she pulls you down onto the blanket.
Are we watching each other?
Yep.
He does not resist in any way, shape, or form.
And yeah, very good. That's what happens.
Aw.
And so you guys end up on opposite sides of a stream, on opposite sides of a valley, on the ranch, doing the nasty.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
imagine we're better. You know, I've got like pretty
Yeah.
high dex, pretty
you-
high.
If you were to take all the appearance points from both characters and add them up and see who's
There's no
which-
chance.
which couple
Yorian
has the
has
most
7.
appearance. I know, yeah, he kicks the pants out of everyone. Rosa's
So what would be like?
actually, what's Rosa's appearance? I think it's like 5 actually. She's actually is pretty attractive.
So
if
we'd
I'm-
have 16 appearance. Wait, is that right? Wait, hold on. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm
No.
not counting properly. 12.
Rosa only has
So
3
12.
appearance actually. That's above average.
So beautiful.
Mm-hmm. But you can't
Very-
pump blood into appearance.
He's still
Dex is all that matters.
he
Dex.
loves
Stamina.
what she is.
Right,
You know,
dex and
he loves
stamina.
what-
Fair enough. And you know, given that she's a gangrel, she can turn into a dog as well.
And then you could
Yeah.
do that's so nasty.
That's
if
so
it was 2
nasty.
dogs, that'd be fine. But like if
I think I have my limits. Yeah. My limits, even from LKBN.
Right.
oh,
So
dear.
our vampire game has divulged completely into
Yeah.
just like smut now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Mercy
yeah.
is still worried about her beautiful child
Right. Poor
and
Mercy.
her handsome husband.
And
Oh.
my Nosferatu is looking for that child.
Right.
It's trying to
Okay.
find any connection to.
That's gonna be
lead him to that
interesting.
child.
Holy shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Good luck.
All his
Yeah.
contacts.
Till next time.
Till next time. Thank you all. We shall
Yep.
see you all soon. I hope you enjoyed your epic fucking. What was
That's
it?
all we need to say.
6
Epic
hours?
fucking.
And your epic fucking. Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Good
6
night,
hours
people.
of fun.
You have a great night. We'll see you all soon.
Bye.
Bye.